Good morning. Good morning. You can hear Nala's in the back. The school bus didn't even call me this morning, so I say, you know what? Fuck it. Because I got to go to I'm still going to Manhattan later today. This way I could take my time. I ain't got to rush back. I just like, you know what? Fuck it. Maybe school's closed or they skipped her. It is it. It is what it is. So right now, I'm making her breakfast. She's having turkey bacon with pan- some pancakes. I'm gonna try to make them dollar size pancakes while we talk about this thing that went on. Now, this is the type of gay conversation Uppity is into. Let me tell y'all. I don't know if y'all heard. I never heard of him before this either though. There's a rapper in Chiraq by the name of Lil Jay. He got caught with two trans in prison. There's videos out there. Apparently, a whole lot of Chicago guys pages are coming up with these videos. They doing big numbers too. You know, the police are messy everywhere, I guess, because that had to be who released it. And the first time he got caught, I guess he tried to deny it. He had a guy come out. Hold on, let me show you guys. Turkey bacon's going in. I cleaned them off. You got to clean them off. And a little bit of butter because, you know, they're kind of dry. So, turkey bacon's in. Let me start on the pancakes. So, yeah. So the first time I guess he got caught, he came out. Well, I don't know if he's been getting caught for a while or whatever, because one of the videos I seen, he addressed it, I think like on a Vlad interview or something like that, basically saying it's not true. People talk about the craziest things, da 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 da. So then um, after that happened, the I guess there was video, and so it was a guy on the door, and he was behind the guy humping the guy, and then the other guy came behind humping on him. Like they was having a whole little I don't know what you want to call that. But they was having one of those. Now, if you a straight man, first of all, you ain't gonna play around humping on the other man booty. Number one. That's number one. Number two, you damn sure ain't gonna have nobody humping on yours. You know what I'm saying? So that was all I needed. But apparently there's more video. He's good morning, something sweet. He's kissing another trans trans man, woman, whatever. Pancakes is down. So he's kissing another one and still denying it. Like this is not the first time. It used to be I forgot the guy name. I don't know if he's from GDs or what. But he apparently used to be a big time killer in Chicago. And now, like years later, he came out the closet. But he said that he ain't worried about nobody doing nothing to him. He know he can't be a part of that gang no more. But he said he not worried about nobody doing nothing to him because first of all, a couple of them done got down with him when he was in the closet and now that he's out. And then he said that, you know, I guess his gun game or fight game or whatever he got going on is still just as good. So hold on a second, let me cook these pancakes. Look at that, y'all. Perfect flip. What I like. What I like. So, yeah. So he steady deny he's gay. Him and one of the gay guys. I mean, one of the trans. I'm not trying to be rude, but you know, I can't keep up with all y'all names. So the man in the wigs and stuff. He choked him out on video, and the guy was gonna press charges, but I guess it was like a little lovers quarrel. By the time the police got there, they was over it, you know, or he wasn't serious. Like this is crazy. Then some people say that he's out and then he got exposed. So I don't know if he's out of jail or still in jail. Like I literally heard about this morning. I said, okay, let me talk about this. This is interesting. Have you guys heard about this? Because I don't know why I'm so obsessed with hearing these download stories, but I find them interesting. Now, too bad. I wish somebody do a big one on New York City. I want to catch these guys in New York too, because you know they're everywhere. But Chi-Town, y'all seem to be having like y'all biggest gangsters go down. Yeah, I know. It's and I just don't understand why they don't come out the closet. Why y'all be playing around, messing with women, getting married, having kids? That's disgusting. And you know that's not what you really want. And I think that had a lot to do with how a lot of these guys treat women. And I know there's no particular order because I be watching like a lot of guys that talk about these things, whether they coming from a gay perspective that deal with down low men, or they are a down low man, or was a down low man, or whatever the case may be. And they saying like, oh, society want to tell. It's not society, it's your fellow men. But at the end of the day, it's the women that is catching the bad end of the stick because they dealing with these women not telling them the truth. You know, up raising the STD rate and stuff like that. Like, come on now. Me neither. I don't care. I want them all to get caught. Yeah, the guy, that was his name on Facebook. They used to do it. His name is Marquise Rivers. And I used to want to be in his group, but he used to say make a donation. I think I put like $10. And he was like, thank you for the donation. I'm like, what? No, I want to be in the group. But he never tells people how much they got to donate. So I wasn't about to keep giving him money until he was happy. Like, fuck it. I just got to wait until people post a screenshot. But plus he wasn't even in my city. But he was telling people if they paid him, he'll go to their city and catch people and stuff for them. And I don't know if that ever happened or if that was only in the groups. I don't know. Bacon is ready. Yeah. I could talk more freely once I finish up. Nyla, don't do that. She got her little pancakes. Thinking should I make her eggs, but no. Usually when she had pancakes, she was going crazy over them. Last time I ain't make enough. I made her like 3. Still wasn't enough. So yeah. I was like, what is going on? And then he's still denying it. Like, that's crazy. How you gonna deny it when you on video? And you caught a domestic charge in jail and you only there with other men. That's weird. Because even though they denied it, you know, they got him on video choking the guy out. And then a gay guy was choking at first. He was like, he was mad at him because he didn't make him do something. He didn't want to do something. I don't know if it was sexual or I know sometimes when they have gay guys in jail, like when they go with women, the men that dress like women in jail, they expect them like do their laundry, cook their food, you know, kind of like they're in the free world and they got their, you know, stay at home mom, except they stay in the cell. Yeah, you cannot go by them acting tough or effeminate. Like it's really no telling. It was a good movie out. And Leon, Cynthia Bailey, baby father, he paid in it. Oh, it's called Cover. Y'all gotta see this movie called Cover. It was a low budget like a B budget movie. When I tell you this movie was so good, and it deal with down low men, but they like more upper, I guess like average or upper echelon gay men. Not so much the hood version. That was a good movie too. The movie is called Cover. Y'all gotta see that. Get down, Nala. I'm on the last pancake and I can go in the bathroom and do my little wake and bake. The sheep will sit down somewhere. Nala, do not do that. Don't do it again. Thank you. You know what else I got to realize too? Oh, and damn, I'm trying to think of that. What the hell was that? I cannot think of this guy's name. And he was a famous, like, I guess, hood dude. And now this guy is like, he got the makeup on, like he don't got the wig, but I guess he like this boiled headed. No, I think he had like dreads or something. Like, but he trying to wear it up like a whoop. Oh, it was a mess. I said, whoa, let's talk about this. And I wonder if this guy gonna get mad, because I know probably a lot of the guys dragging him about getting caught with the trend did the same thing in jail. So I hope he get mad enough where he spill their fucking tea too. That's what I would do if I was in his position. Like, fuck it, I'm caught. We all going down. Yeah, do us women a favor, tell on everybody. The hell? Do us all a favor. I want to know. Any Chi-Town people in the B sector? Tell us what's going on. I never even heard of his music or nothing. But I know the Chicago is very violent. Good morning. No, I'm not talking about him, but we know he gay too. It's a rapper from Chicago called Young Lil Jay or Young Jay. Hold on, let me put a little clip so y'all could go look at it real quick. Hold on a minute. Let me see how I could do this. Hold on. So I just seen a little 4-minute. Okay, hold on. Okay, guys, I'm back. Okay. Oh, I just learned how to do something new. Okay, I'm gonna post this clip. Y'all could go look at it real quick and come back and tell me. This is the guy, and this is the actual evidence of him with one of the transgenders. One of them, but he got caught with 2. Oh, okay. They said an error occurred. Try again. Let me try it again. Hold on. Maybe I gotta get the clip again. Hold on. Yeah, this is the one where he's choking the guy. Hold on. Copy link. The hell? Now let me see if it let me do it. There it goes. The other clip didn't go through. This one did. I got the link in the chat, y'all. Y'all could go look at it. It's like a little 5-minute clip. Tell me what y'all think. I think he just got exposed last night or early this morning. These videos came out. So this is fresh off the press, y'all. Fresh off the press. Get from over there, Nyla. Hold on. I'm cutting up her pancakes. So y'all check out that video real quick while I'm cutting up her pancake. Good morning, Mrs. Rose. How you doing, hon? There's a rapper that got exposed in Chicago named Lil Jay. I wish I could find that gangster that got, but I don't know if he was exposed or he came out. It was like a little clip somebody happened to see. I think he do like Chi-Town street interviews, and he just happened to come across him. It's an old video though, so I don't know if I can even find it because I don't remember the guy's name. And I had shared it out a while back, but now on my, I don't even think it. But now on YouTube, I was sharing it like with my friends and stuff and like. Here you go. Sit down and eat, Nyla. Go sit down. Sit down. And it was nasty earlier, so it looked like the weather's cleared up. Good morning, Miss Juicy Reviews. I was telling them about this gay rapper. Well, he's not gay, but he got pulled out the closet because he got caught in jail with 2 Transformers. But he also did an interview on Vlad discussing this. So I don't know if this happened before or after. Like they said it's been rumors surrounding him for a while. So that's the thing. You really can't hide your true self. No matter how much you try, it's going to eventually come out. So you might as well just be yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's a new world. And the alphabet community, they are very supportive. He probably would have got more notoriety, more sales. Okay, yeah, I'm back. Yeah, he got caught with not one but two transgenders. He came out and denied being with the first one. The first video that came out, he was going. So it's a lot. It's a lot. I don't think people know how deep it gets, but it's deep. It's a lot. And they refuse to be honest. Like he's literally caught on video denying everything. Good morning, Nini. Good morning, So Fly. Yeah, I know. I just saw this news and I was like, oh, let me talk about this because Nala didn't even go to school today. I was gonna vlog a little later when I got to Manhattan, you know. But the bus never called me. It was raining like crazy. I said, you know what? I'm gonna just take her with me today because she looked it all tired. That way, when I go to Manhattan, I don't have to worry about rushing. So yeah, but I'll be doing lives randomly. I told y'all, but sometimes they are gonna be early because when she be in school, that's better time for me. I know y'all be working on the way to work and stuff. Yeah, I like Saucy. I love. Did y'all hear that remix, Snatch Your Soul remix, with the girl that sang it? God forgive me, I don't forgot her name, but Flo Millie, she killed that shit, and Saucy Santana is on it. Y'all gotta hear the Snatch Your Soul remix. Fire. She was like, "Nigga, is you on drugs? Is you playing with your nose?" I like Saucy Santana line where he was like, "Toxic, toxic bitch." Kevin Samuels. That whole little thing was cute. They was throwing some bars. Yeah, they said I saw the King Von video too. Now I don't know. Yeah, it looked like he was trolling, but you never know. Like I'm telling you, I don't put nothing back because you know how sometimes they say sometimes people be joking, but they be serious, but they be trying to put it across in a joke to see how it would come across and stuff. But I don't know what Chicago got going on in the air right now. And I know this happens all over the place. But right now, Chicago seems to be leading the DL thugs, the homo thugs at that. Makes you wonder why they really shooting at each other like that. Is it really over block or penis? That's what I want to know. Let me stop. Because I don't want nobody from Chicago trying to kill me. I'm a civilian. But this is crazy. Did y'all see that clip? And it's a whole bunch of them. Like channels are literally popping up overnight doing 100K views. But I have a feeling if they keep trying to troll him, he gonna bring other people out the closet, and I hope that's what happens. Oh, okay, no problem. But you know, on the replay is there. But you just look up Lil Jay, you gonna see it. It's a whole bunch of videos. I put it there because I know a lot. I didn't know who he was. I just put it there for the people who want to know. Because I can't tell you not one of his songs, not one of them. I don't know. I didn't even know King Rondo until he passed. I listened to my playlist from back in the days. I don't be. Yes, Cook County. I said the police are trolling the fuck out of them. After he went on the whole thing denying everything, why the police release another tape? Because the other tape they were saying that's not him. Because basically it was somebody standing against a door, right? And then the gay rapper came behind that guy and was bumping him on his butt. And then another guy came behind him and was bumping him on his butt. So I think he might be versed. Like he not even just a top. Because why would some gay they want to be the tough gay guy? Oh yeah, Chiraq. I was hoping you came in here. Yeah, girl, your city is rain and rainbow men. Good morning, Bench Snicker. They are airing him completely out. You saw it? Chiraq, do you know that other? I think he was from the GDs, and he used to be like a very known hardcore gangster, and now he's gay. But he said he ain't worried about nobody trying him because a lot of them got down with him when he was in the closet, and a lot of them get down with him now. And plus, and the ones that don't get down, he said they know that his gangster's still gangster. He just can't be a part of that because they don't accept that homosexuality is not accepted. I'm telling you. I woke up this morning, I said, what the hell is going on? I low key wish this happened in New York too, because I would know more about them and I could gossip better. But I guess New York guys are more sneaky with it. Basically, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Remember that came out about that boxer? What's his name? That no. Get out. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on. Sorry about that. She was trying to scream your ears off, but she's trying to sit in the goddamn drawer next to the stove. Just because you can fit there don't mean you can sit there. Stop it, Nyla. Now I'm not giving it back to you. And you're still gonna go sit over there. You're in timeout. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Yeah, because they say that's men big O. It's located. That's true. That is a medical fact. But they would never experience that power if they wasn't. So they could have a regular O. They don't need to do the big O unless. But that isn't that odd though that they big O will be placed there. So maybe it was meant. I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, because they like you, but you don't do that unless you got it in you, though. You know what I'm saying? I really want a house with a backyard, but I ain't letting no woman go down there. I'll wait. I'll wait. I will wait. Yes, I love Omar, and it's a lot of them walking around, but they just not out like Omar. Yeah, no, that's true. I'm not just that is a medical fact that that's they big O's in their prostate. Like you do that and they automatically, you know what I'm saying? They automatically get it. It's like a magic touch button. Yes, they do. Some do it for McDonald's. Wally did plenty of stories about how he done got plenty of guys home. He said some guys he didn't have to catfish. He just had to give them a couple of dollars for something to eat. So they don't be taking much. They be talking about women gold diggers. Huh. Let's get into trade. I can't take it. I cannot. But, goodbye. Go back to your bed. You on timeout. I didn't say you could come out the room. No, you cannot have it because you threw it. Give me. Are you gonna behave? Yeah. Wait. Wait. Yeah, they do it for a bit. Wally did it with a couple for a Big Mac. Wait. I didn't know y'all was still here. Sorry. She threw my phone. She slapped my phone dead out of my hand. I didn't know the live was still going. She is acting. Now y'all see why I don't like being loud when she up. But it's sunny outside now, so we getting ready to go out in a little while, like another hour or two. Go to Manhattan, then go to the park. Yeah, I've seen a lot of stories recently too. Like a lot of these men getting married, and then they women got like. Remember that lady that recently that killed her husband on Facebook Live because she caught him with a dude, or she caught evidence that he was with a dude. You can't be playing with people like that. Oh my God, I didn't even hear about that one. I know that Facebook one made the news. That's why you on timeout. Go back to your rooms. Go back. I'm gonna curse that bus driver out tomorrow. They got her driver. Oh yeah. Now I know you talking about that light-skinned lady that she said she went back to get some money or something that she left there, and they was two cousins getting it in, or they claimed they was cousins. Because you know a lot of times they be claiming they family and best friends, and they really be lovers. You can't trust nobody or nothing these days. That's crazy. Strange world we living in. Yep, they got her later on, and I believe that was them. They were trying to say that nobody knows because she has so much beef. It was them. Like when you out these men, they take it very, very personal, extremely personal. They be mad. They be mad as hell. I remember we caught this guy from my neighborhood. This fat Spanish guy. I ain't gonna say his name. We caught him years ago. Me and my sister, we used to go on the gay side of the chat lines with the men, trying to like imitate our voice like men. But he must have been desperate because but most of the guys figured out that we wasn't really men, and they would hang up on us. And a lot of guys that sit on those gay chat sites, you wouldn't even be able to catch your man because a lot of them are quiet. And one of I could tell he was an effeminate gay guy. He was talking to me and my sister one day. He was like, "I ain't gonna find no trade. Most of the trade is the guys you hear up here saying nothing. But they mostly want each other though. They don't even like the femmes." He said most of like the when you see like them well that's what, well, at least back then. He said they don't even be wanting us, they be wanting each other. I'm like, wow. Isn't it? Yeah, the cops say they don't have to do much these days. They just got to go to social media. I just pray people start living in their truth. Might as well. Shoot, now they like maybe that's why they going so hard. Like people could change their whole sexuality and then change their birth certificate. Like, so like if you're not into it, they're gonna make you into it. I'm telling you. Now that's how the gay men in this sector can help black women, because we've been supporting them for years. When they gonna come up here and tell us some of these download trade secrets and trade? That's what I want to know. When they gonna start talking to us and telling us the stuff we need to know to avoid that. Excuse me. No, you shouldn't be outed. Well, yeah, you should be. I think in some cases you should be outed because it's not fair to deceive people. Now, the only people I don't think should be outed is the guys or the women or like whoever's gay, but they're just not telling nobody, but they're not deceiving nobody either. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to tell people your personal business. But if you're a man that likes to date other men, you should tell the women that. You should be like, you know what, I go both ways. Or I used to only date men, but for religious reasons or whatever reasons, I'm trying to, be a straight man, and women will go with you. Remember that guy called the Booty Warrior that the Boondocks did a thing about? When he be like, I see ya, I like ya, I want ya. Do y'all know he's out of prison and he's married to a woman? He's married to a woman. Like a woman actually sat up there and married his ass. That's disgusting. But and you know what he said? He told his wife. He said that his wife isn't into doing like the booty stuff. So he told her he's been give me. She about to break my ring light if I could ever use. I got a two ring lights, one regular one, and then I got one that sits on the counter. Don't touch my stuff. Bad enough she broke the one that sit on the side. Anyway, it's not really broken like that, but it takes a while to adjust it. Because one of the things is missing out. Exactly. And then he was going around taking it from men in jail. And then when I was listening to his interview, I guess he said that he got locked up when he was like 14 years old. So he never been with a woman. He didn't know what it is to experience. And he was like, he went 10 years at first without doing nothing. But after a while, he just couldn't take it no more. And when he did it, he loved it so much. So now that he's out and he's married, he said he told his wife that he needs some booty. He really needs some booty. And then he had the nerve to make a plea during the interview. He was like, any guy out there and you want to meet up with me, I'll be more than happy. I miss the booty. I need the booty. Because he ain't in jail no more, so he can't take it no more. And I guess he don't want to go back. And I guess he said, well, I'd rather just put it out there. And I guess the wife was okay with it. Crazy shit. I'm telling y'all. Hold on. But yep, there is somebody out there for everybody. He literally did a plea. I gotta see if I find the clip again. Well, I seen it during the interview, but I'm pretty sure people got clips of that one particular part. Like, and you should see his face. He was sincere. He wasn't trolling. He wasn't joking. He wasn't none of that. And I believe him and his wife had a conversation before that too. Because he said she don't do the anal, so you know. But I'm sorry, ain't no peen that long and strong. He was dead serious as a heartbeat. And somebody married that. I can't take it. But even he said during his interview, a lot of guys that was talking mess about him, come to find out they was getting down too. They just wasn't out and proud like he was. But I can't believe somebody married that man. I want to see the wife. That's what I want to see. I got to see how she looks. I want to see what race she is. I got a lot of questions. I really do. I hope they show the wife eventually. But so far it looked like just him. I'm like, go to your room now. Goodbye. Or when we go outside, you will not go to the park. What is going on? But yeah, nobody shouldn't be out there except for if they deceiving people. You know? Because I guess it's easier for women to come out because men get the fantasy, or I'm gonna have two, or whether they know you ain't gonna do it or not, they like to be able to imagine, oh, so she go with girls, so I guess, you know, they go. I don't know what it is about that. You know what I'm saying? To be honest. So I guess it's a little bit more easier for women to just go ahead and say that. But I be wanting to know. That's why that was one of the main reasons I went on Lipstick Alley and stuff like that in the first place. I used to love to read the threads with them. They telling the stories about the celebrities and stuff like that. But this been going on since the beginning of time. Eddie Murphy and Johnny Gill. But see, Eddie Murphy, I think he like effeminate men and trans men. Because Johnny Gill been his love for how long? It's crazy out here. Brian, they said Brian McKnight likes the thing. He into men too. It's a lot. People will know. Yep, all the T used to be on LSA. And this lady named Myra Panache. I don't know if y'all ever heard of this lady named Myra Panache, but she mostly focused on like the old school singers and actors. But yeah, I used to love LSA for that. Before I even knew about the beat sect, well, before the beat sect existed, should I say? Because that's why I went back on LSA. Eddie loves trans. Loves them. Loves them. Yes, he was. He was classy with it. Paul Mooney too. I love me some Paul Mooney, but I know he was gay. Are you serious? I've heard that before. Because when I be watching it, like I'll be watching the trans the trans men story time, and they said a lot of times when they get with these so-called trade, a lot of them want to be top. And they said that makes them mad because I guess some of these trans, they don't want to use their stuff. You know what I'm saying? But they said that's why a lot of trans people don't get it cut off because they know the men like it. Stop it. You are doing way too much. Here. Go sit down somewhere. It's a lot of people going on. Look at Bobby Valentino. How many times he's been caught on tape? How many times for not wanting to pay these men? And like, I hope no trans men are still falling for him because he ain't got no money. Yep. And you know who else they say like trans men too? LL Cool J. Remember that trans man that was gonna come out with a book, and they had like a video on. She said that the trans guy said that oh yeah, Young Buck. How can we forget him? Oh my God, yes, he loves him. And this lady was on YouTube and she was saying that she was gonna come out with a book, but she also came back on YouTube, I guess, and said, like, I think her life was threatened and lawsuits was threatened. Yes, LL, sweetheart. She said she used to be his paid boo thing. Yes, it's a brown skinned man. He got a bald head. He wear like scarves on it. I'm gonna share it on my page after this live. I'm gonna look it up. She came out and said it with her chest. She said he said he had receipts and everything. Yes. I was so hurt. It used to be this nice looking guy on that should do the Tyler Perry plays. What is his name? He sings. He got caught. One of his Spanish, I guess he was in bed with some Spanish man. The man got mad and post videos of them in bed together. He tried to deny it, but after a while, he just faded to black. Now, who I don't know about is that light skinned guy. I think he looks Spanish, but I don't know if he is. Christian Keys. In some angles, he looked really fine, but then in some angles, I don't know if it's the shape of his head compared to the rest of his body. But overall, he's a nice looking dude, body banging. I know he went on. I remember when I was on Facebook, he went on Facebook going off. He was like, he tired of these men in his DM. Yep, Teddy. I heard about Teddy Pendergrass too. That's a fact. Man, I think we probably have a shorter list if we say who ain't. These niggas be doing us dirty. Also, it's for the male is more intense because their jaw is stronger. Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, but the way he went off, I can't tell if he's a good actor or what. Because he was basically saying like all these men are in his inbox. He don't want them. He loves women. Leave him alone. He respects people, but they need to respect his decision. Blah 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 blah. You looked it up, Nene? So you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. They say they got stronger jaws. It's a mess out here. What would you guys do if y'all was in that position? What would you like? Say one day you found it in your man's phone. Like, how would you react? Just don't react like that lady did on Facebook and kill the man. Now she got to go to jail, and her kids ain't got no parents. Well, how would you react? I think I would do something to them physical, but not enough to get me to go to jail. I would do something physical to them, but they wouldn't want to tell on me because then they know what I can say. You know what I'm saying? Whoa. Yep, that's right. That's right. And he denying it to this day. To this very goddamn day. Yep, I think that, Doc. Yeah, it's over, ain't it? It's over. But I might have to do some physical harm to you. And normally I don't try to hit a guy because I know I can't beat them. But I think I would have to put hands and feet on you that day. Yep, I'll be. Don't let it be their apartment. Shit. Some people will pay you to stay. Look at that basketball player. And he's still denying it too. Remember, he had the guy covering like he was his assistant, the little short guy, and the guy was real tall. Oh, it's a bunch of basketball players. I don't know if you ever read this book by this gay author. What's his name? Elin Harris. I read the majority of his books. I think them books was based off real life experiences. You can't tell me nothing. I'm just upset that I'm not like I used to watch basketball a lot. I told you I stopped watching it because I don't like how they did Allen Iverson. But I never was into football or baseball and stuff like that. But I really wish I didn't know football because I feel like me and my nosy investigative skills, I could have figured out which football players he was talking about. Me neither. You know, I support you living in your truth, but I can't do it. Yes. That I can't do that or buy men. I don't really think there's such a thing, but I think most guys ain't comfortable enough to come all the way out the closet, so that's why they say they bi. Or they know they want kids and they know women ain't gonna have a kid for them if they say that. If there's a possibility they're gonna leave them for a man. Oh wow. I wonder who that was. And that's the kind of insulting. She don't look like no damn trans. I mean, she do got some masculine features, but I wouldn't say. Yeah, Elin Harris, some great books. Yes, thank you. That part. Yeah. And I read another book called B-Boy Blues because at one time I told you I thought they used to have sex one way, like basically bent over. But when I read like the positions they be doing, the type of guys they like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, wow, wow, wow. Bro, because at that time I thought it was only like the hey guys, you know what I'm saying? But no, you can never look at a man and tell. That part I know. Yeah. Yeah, because some people, I wouldn't say she's ugly, like, but see, like, what's her name? Jen, what's that girl name? She got masculine features, but she's very beautiful. The one whose husband is Amani, the basketball player. She's beautiful, but she got a lot of masculine features, but she's beautiful. It looks really good on her. Some people can really pull it off well. I don't think Jessica pull it off as well as her, but she's definitely, I don't think she's ugly or look like a trans. And I'm not saying all trans. Now, some trans, they actually can fool you. You know what I'm saying? But it don't even seem like they be going for the types that fool you. It seems like they going for the ones that's obviously males and wigs. You know what I'm saying? It don't even look like they be trying to go for like the lady boy looking one. You know? Tiana Taylor, that's her name. Yeah, she got some masculine feature, but she's beautiful. It works well for her. I can imagine. Yeah, yeah. They are. They are. And they very violent too. So that's another reason, like they're no good for nobody. They're not good for the men that they're sneaking with, and they're no good for the women. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't really want the woman, and they too ashamed to be living in their truth. So that's why they get so violent with both. I'm trying to think where this was. It was a doctor. They said that he was a really good pediatrician. He didn't have no wife, no kids. He had a, I think they said he had one or two serious relationships. They said he had one or two serious relationships, but they wound up not going anywhere. But he was such a nice guy. He would always come in if they need him. I think he was a pediatrician too. Always was willing to answer the parent questions. Da 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 da. Get down. And then one day they said that he got a call and he came out in the middle of the night to meet with somebody in some. Oh, I think this was New York. I believe it. Yeah, it was New York. So I could talk about it. Like if you're in New York, you know Mount Sinai Park. Not my, I mean Marcus. That park right there on by 125th and Fifth Avenue. He met up with them in that park over there by them stairs. The stairs that they usually go when they doing like, they said the only thing that be happening by them stairs is drug use or that's where people meet up to have sex. But this guy, he's a doctor. He lives in a nice building. He got a car. Obviously, he can afford a hotel. He met up with them like 2, 3 in the morning. They found all of this out after the fact, and then now his family's saying like, oh, they don't know why he was there. But he wanted meeting up with. He was meeting up with a man. I think he was, yeah, he was meeting up with a man, but they were saying to do business. No, and the guy robbed them. I think he was meeting up with that man to have a tryst. And then the guy, he killed them and took his car and stuff instead. And he was a pediatric, well-respected doctor. So you know what I'm saying? You never know. You never know. And you can't, and that's why people be thinking guys don't settle because they players. No, they don't settle because maybe they don't want to lie to women. Yeah. And to this day, his family think this. They still trying to say it's a robbery. Why would he be meeting up somebody at 3 o'clock in the morning to do business? A doctor meeting up with a hood dude at 3 in the morning, and this park that's known for drugs and sex at night in the early mornings. Mm-hmm. And I think back then, because that park used to be really bad, because a lot of you hear a lot of rappers and stuff talk about that park in their songs from Manhattan because it was like a big drug thing. Like certain gangs or certain areas. It's like it was crazy. So it was never really a safe park. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't see no reason for a doctor would be there. And then they said it was no drug in his system. So what else could he be meeting there for? If that park is known for sex and drugs, he ain't had no drugs. What else was he going to get? And you think about it, he's a man of a certain age, never married, no children. Wasn't really seen, quote unquote private. The neighbor said they never really seen a lot of traffic in and out his house. Just like a lot of them pastors that get caught killed by these men they trying to save off the streets, quote unquote. That's them pastors was going with the men. I don't care. y'all, y'all just believe anything though. Mm-mm. Why would a pastor bring in a random man off the street, especially ones that from jail and stuff? That's why I like watching Dawson. He be talking that truth too, like reading in between the lines. They really do. They got to stop. It's like he already gone now. Maybe you can say somebody else in your family. Make them comfortable so they can live their truth. So they don't have to be meeting up with people in the middle of the night trying not to get caught. And then the guy had a girlfriend, but she wasn't there because he had to call the girlfriend to come pick him up because he had his car. He wanted, I don't know if he drove his car or had the girlfriend drive his. I don't know how it went. So the girlfriend wasn't even involved until after the fact. So that was two men meeting up at 3 in the morning. I'm telling you, got to be careful. And you can't even know. Like some of them don't have no kids. Some of them have a bunch of kids trying to cover it up. It's no real way of knowing. What you can really do is like constantly get tested. You know what I'm saying? Oh damn it, my cigarette broke. I believe that. I think. Do y'all think the introduction is going with trans men before they fully go out, or do some people just really like the trans only? Because they be dating them hard looking trans. No offense to people. I'm just saying. Because you ever seen no trans? They be walking around with a 5 o'clock shadow, uh, messed up wig, and some lipstick. Like, are you doing this just like because nobody thinks you're a woman? You could look at you and see like, I don't know. And I used to be in this trans group on Facebook. I told you I was that nosy with the download stuff because I used to want it because sometimes they would expose them in there. But then we wound up getting into it because they was because I'm telling all of them because they were trying to make fun of the less attractive looking ones, the ones that was more passable. I'm like, but none of y'all would be passable if y'all didn't go through all the surgery and stuff. So y'all really not want to judge. And then the other ones is like, yeah, you still use your piece and So I'm over there defending the hard looking trannies, and then when they coming at me, the hard looking trannies ain't gonna say nothing on my defense. I'm like, hey, I'm only into this situation because I'm defending y'all asses, and then they want to kicking me out the goddamn group. I was mad as hell because I should have just shut up and mind my fucking business, and I could have just sat in that group because they let me in. Some of them won't let you in. Well, I guess because I wasn't saying too much and I was liking, posting, stuff like that. Yeah, I haven't seen people out of it. I have to get into it again. I started watching it, but I never did finish. Exactly. And Mr. C too. He loved them hard looking trannies. He loved them hard looking trannies. And he another big fat liar. Lie like that. And I think Funk Master Flex get down too. Because he kept trying to lie when it was obvious. Like, nigga, you lying. At this point, you're not covering your brother, you covering yourself, nigga. That's what I think. Get down, Nyla. I think so. I believe they the same. Don't get me lying though. I think so. Because I think Trade is somebody. Okay. Or maybe they're not the same. I think Trade is guys that look straight or is also quote unquote straight, but they sleep with gay men for money. And then I guess DL men are just, on the DL. They could be Trade at times, I guess so. So that's why I said they could be. Some men agree. They use men and women. They be sleeping with low self-esteem women, and then they go with low self-esteem gay men. Real bad. And still wouldn't admit the truth. Like, that's crazy. Don't make no sense to lie like that. Hold on. Like, at some point, you just got to tell the truth. And Funk Master Flex was lying right along with him. He was lying too. I don't know why. Because it was obvious. But he was lying too. That's why I said he got to be down with it too. And it's another guy named Danny Boy. He outed Ray J. He's an artist from LA. He used to sing like most of the hooks and stuff like that and write some of the songs. He was real cool with Suge at one point, Suge Knight. He was down with Death Row Records. He said that he didn't appreciate that Ray J came out basically trying to make it seem like he was forced, like flirting with him or something like that. He said me and AJ used to get down together. And with a whole bunch of other rappers. I ain't gonna say no name. I'm only saying his name because he tried to play me. Yep, he told on Ray J. Yeah, you remember him? Danny Boy. Now he's out and proud. Oh, he's finally living his truth. Oh, he finally stopped lying. Thank God. Thank God. It didn't make no sense to lie. But y'all gotta watch Danny Boy interviews too. He be on these it's like a black guy that's competing with DJ Vlad. I forgot the guy's name. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Ray J too. Ray J too. Yes, he is. Danny Boy out now. Y'all should watch his interview because Danny Boy is funny as fuck. Like, one thing he's funny as hell. But he really outed Ray J. Outed the fuck out of Ray J. Mm-hmm. He said there's a couple of rappers. He named another rapper, but this rapper is from the West Coast. And he said he gave the best head he ever had. He said that guy gave me the best head I ever had. Sometime during his interview, he just pop out with names. I guess he must have been reading the comments because at first he was talking about like female R&B singers that he had. He was talking about how he had Mary. I think he said he had Faith or something like that. I don't remember, but he was real loose when it came to naming like the female artists. But when they would ask him about the men, he wouldn't say nothing. So a lot of the comments was like, oh, why he always so quick to name the females, but don't want to fucking give up these dudes' names. They was like, oh, that's that, calling him like a BS, nigga, whatever. And then he wound up doing an interview a little later on. It slipped about, I don't know if he slipped about the LA guy or Ray J first, but yeah. But they were talking something about Ray J. Every other day. When you into something, you into it. Like Lil Jay, he was like the guy we talk about. He kept denying it too, and then it seemed every time he deny it, the fucking jailhouse released more footage. When they say he couldn't be seen, they put up another video. He's seen clear as day, choking out his woman. Man with a wig. Caught a domestic charge in jail. Crazy. I said this starting out to be a wild weekend already. But at least it's giving the street something else to talk about. Get down. Yes. Oh, I should have called that bus and cursed them out. But you know what? I need to go to make my hat anyway. So it's all good. It's a whole lot of them. So far, I never heard anything about Method Man, and I'll tell you, I had a big crush on him. I have not heard anything about Tupac. I had a crush on him, so thank goodness the two rappers I like, and I like Kanye too, but I never was sexually attracted to him. But I never heard people. I heard people like black men say that because he's different, but I never heard a gay man say it, so that don't count. Even Nori said. He said it's a lot of gay rappers you would never think. He said, but Kanye is not one of them. I think 50 Cent is gay, no matter how much he tried to tell on other people. I think he gay too. I think maybe 50 probably a top, so he don't really consider himself gay. But I do think 50 Cent is gay. Yeah, he got a new baby with his wife. And Kim is spinning out of control about that shit. I know Kanye ain't trying to have no black kids. I would never thought that of Kanye. His mother died and he just lost that shit. Became the person he was singing about. Yeah, I love Kanye as an artist too. You can't take that away from him. I love Kanye as an artist. I love Kanye's attitude. Like, I think you something that everybody's like, I want to love myself as much as Kanye. Like, yes, that's one thing you can't say is Kanye don't love himself. But when you watch his interviews with his mom, you see why. That's how I'm happy I did that with my kids too. I always tell them they the best. Post them. But yeah, I love Kanye as an artist. I love his attitude about himself, and he's hilarious. I love like certain people. I could watch their interviews no matter what the hell they talk about. Kanye, Cameron, Cat Williams, Paul Mooney. It's a female comedian. I can't pronounce her name right. She kind of looked like Paul Mooney, like she could be his sister, not like a man, but you know what I'm saying? She looked like she could be his sister, and she kind of act like him too. Earthquake. Yeah, certain people I could just watch their interviews. They are hilarious. But yep, the way this world is going. Whew. Hard out here. Hard out here. And they talking about some oh, it's not fair for these men, da da da, with the thing. I'm thinking that maybe men are the one pushing it, that they men and wigs could change their birth certificate, so we really be confused. I feel bad for us women. They trying to confuse us, and they invading our space while doing it. Now we got to compete in sports against these confused. Like that's not fair. I think they should make their own sports team for people like that because that's not fair. We can't have shit to ourselves. Nothing. What did I just say, Nala? Move. When I go out the room, that's not a hint for you to go try to climb. She knows it's a baby cam. I'm gonna see him. Hold on. Just out the way. Me either. Nobody does. Yeah, he's a Gemini. You could tell. My son is Gemini. He's talented too, like that. They used to call my son Little Kanye when he was younger, cause he dressed and his attitude and stuff. When we would walk by a group of guys, my son be looking him up and down like he gonna do something. He'll be like 4 or 5 years old by you. They used to get a kick out my son when he was that age. And I'm telling you, I know for a fact my son had 3 personalities by the time he was 5. You never know who he was gonna get in the morning. I think Puppy real close to coming out the closet because they on his head. Yes, they a lot. I'm telling you, a lot. Little smart mouth selves. Get down. Move. When we go outside, you will not go to the park. Keep climbing. You better wait till you get to the park. My appointment ain't gonna be but so long. Then we will come right back home. You will not go. Right? I'm a Pisces. I'm like, oh my God, this boy. You know they love the debate. I like the debate too, but he will really go on. He really would go on. I got a Gemini, Aries, and a Sag. Puff, yeah, Wendy Williams been out of him. I remember when she outed him. Back when I was I think in junior high school or high school. That's when everybody didn't have a computer though. We had that library was so long to get that list. And I remember the list. Busta Rhymes was on it. Hold on. What? Yeah, Busta Rhymes was on the list. Monifa was on the list. Eric Sermon was on the list. Keith Murray was on the list. With basketball, she had some basketball players and some football players, but I didn't really know them. I was mostly concentrating on like the rappers and the R&B singers. But yeah, I believe the the guy with the light eyes. That's his name, Eric Sermon, right? Or am I saying the wrong name? And I believe the one because he was a heavy set. Like, yes, Keith Murray was on the list. Keith Murray is definitely on that list. And that was back in the days. And majority of the people didn't have video evidence come out. Because when the list first came out, everybody was like, she capping, she lying. You know what I'm saying? She just trying to do shit for her radio show. And since then, Monifa done came out the closet. Oh yeah, the Brat was on the list, but I think that was obvious to everybody from the get-go. Queen Latifah, that was obvious, A couple of the obvious ones, But Monifa, people didn't believe her about Monifa. People didn't believe her about Eric. I think it's Eric Sermon, the guy with the light eyes. But I remember I seen him one day in the Bronx. He was coming out Jimmy Jazz. And he had like a bag. And he had the bag on his wrist. And his wrist was so limp. I was sitting there looking at him like, oh my God, she wasn't lying. She was not lying. Pisces, that's why we get along. Yeah, MC Light, yeah, that's obvious too. But I didn't know she had a man back then too. Because she had got into it with a couple of R&B singers over men. But I think she's gay too. But I wonder why they won't come out as women. The women I'm talking about. Monifa came out though. That's hot now. It's hot. Gotta wait. She only ate one of her pancakes, so I did her a pizza. Cause we going on the road. I'm, I'm avoiding McDonald's at all costs. I'm so sick of McDonald's. You know. And it's not like I can get the food and we could go somewhere else. I can get my food to eat. She want to sit in there and eat and everything. And she only eats the French fries. She won't eat nothing else. I'm like, girl. Oh, okay. I guess, yeah. Yeah, especially because the way Little Kim was putting across like rappers that's bisexual. I guess she probably didn't want to get put in that category, you know. No disrespect to Little Kim though, because that was my favorite album, Hardcore. Love that album. I'm gonna used to couldn't stand me playing that. But you know, Monifa, was that I'm trying to think, was that Monifa? I think it was though. When she was dating RL, that's the one I dated RL. Let me tell you, I have a friend. Well, we stopped being friends, but whatever. But now she since died. God bless her dead. She used to always win stuff off the radio station. Like she had the luckiest charm. Every time she called in, she was the lucky caller. And I was trying to tell her they keep letting her win, but she wasn't gonna be able to get all those prizes. So she didn't believe me until she went down there and tried to get these prizes. And they told her she only could have the first prize that she won. So they like, well, she was like, why y'all can't letting me? I'm talking about not just she used to win on Hot 97 and 107.5. Oh, was it 105? No, I think it's 107.5. WBLS. At that time, it was only Hot 97 WBLS. I don't think 105 existed at that time. Every single time she called, she went. So she went to both stations and they both told her the same thing. And then after that, she started listening to me. But when I tell you this lady used to win so much, she used me because first she used all her family, and I guess she went to her family, and then she started using me too. But what she would do is that she used your name, like depending on what it was, if like it was like a book or something like that, she'll give it to somebody that she wanted. She'll let them win the prize. But this one particular prize that she asked me to claim, she won VIP cruise ship when Next was performing. And this is when Jaheim was first coming out. So Jaheim opened up for them. So when we got to the thing, one of the guys that was working the cruise ship, he was in charge of, I guess, the VIP section. He liked him. He had a crush on me. So our tickets got upgraded to our the VIP section, right? So we down in the VIP section. Well, before the performer came out, but when Jaheim started singing, I had to leave. That man could fucking blow. I knew about him for a lot of people. When I tell you he could blow, sound just like, if not better than his album. But anyway, so we're downstairs, right? At this time, I'm no different than everybody else. I had a big ass crush on RL. Up next, right? So it was a long ass line of women waiting to get his autograph. All three of them was sitting there, and she was sitting there next to RL. But next is the 3-man crew. But mostly everybody was there for RL. So we waiting our turn in line or whatever the case may be. And we was looking at her. She was every girl that came up to him like, oh my God, try to give him a hug, take a picture. Like if looks could kill, she was ready to end all of us. And people hugged them too long. She was like, okay, that's enough. Like, damn girl. You want Usher concert? Oh, nice. Where you want them from, Miss Juicy? Yeah, I love Little Kim. But Jaheim first album was fire too, y'all. I bought that. I bought bootleg one, and I think he had a single out first. I can't tell, but anyway, I know I bought it in the store and I bought it in the bootleg because when people ask me to borrow it, 'cause when I used to play, people like, oh that, people have a habit of borrowing shit, the CDs, and don't want to give them back. Go sit. Goodbye. I'm not playing this game with you. Get out my face. Now, the next time you do that, you're not going to the park. When we finish, we're going right back home. You won't go nowhere. That was nice because I like Usher too. He had some good albums, so he could sing too. But I tell you, I was in love with Jaheim first album. Woo, loved it. Everybody I put on to it was in love with it too. Yeah, and another thing she won from the radio station that she let me get, she had won like a bunch of CDs. But they was like, that's how I got to get like the Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg CD and I had the original one. Like that's when like a lot of the top rappers was coming out from the East and West Coast. So they had like a packet on Hot 97. So she let me win that and she let me keep all of them because she wasn't really into rap like that. Because she was older than me. I was like 18, 19. And she was like in her early 30s. I had met her. My mother moved in. If y'all from New York, if y'all know that building 2000 Valentine on Burnside, they got like duplex apartments. It was this lady named Delane in there. She done died though. True. We told Johnny on my ex go to when we okay. Oh yeah, Donnell Jones was good too. My uncle would play Donnell. You know why? I barely ever got to play him though, because my uncle Kevin would play him over. Oh, especially that one song. When you love someone, you just can't love them me. Oh, how I feel so sad. All the fucking time, like constantly. He was getting like to the point he almost made me sick of. But I never got sick of any song except for the Thorn song and Summer Rain by Carl Thomas. When I tell you, Hot 97 played though, like every time it would rain in the summer, Hot 97 would play it. Sometimes back to back. Like maybe they'll put one song in between and keep y'all doing too much. But now I know about payola. I guess that's what Puff was doing. Mm-hmm. Well, and they say R. Kelly like men too. They say it's a couple of little boys coming out about him too. But yeah, Monifa had a nasty attitude. She did not want us talking, and I wasn't even doing no flirt because I had to keep it cute because we was only down there because of the guy that liked me and stuff, and he had our drinks the whole night. He was nice. Like I went up, I seen, like once we heard Jaheim, I'm like, ooh, we went up, saw him perform, came back down to VIP, went back up again, our other none performed, but for the most part, we hung out in the VIP section of the boat. I think that's when I first fell in love with the boat rides, to be honest with you, because that was my first one, and I had so much fucking fun. Like we had a lot of fun. But yep, she used to always win shit on the radio. I don't know how that like some people they just lucky at certain shit, I guess. Queen Pen, yeah, I think he did a lot. That's what I said. I don't know if it was Monifa. It was one of them. It was one of them R&B singers that was out at the time. I think it was Monifa. I can't be sure. It was years ago. I was like 18, 19. I'm 43 now. What I mostly remember from that night, that's when I first fell in love with y'all. And you want to talk about fine? Ooh, Jaheim was fine. And that's another one, they say that's down low. Jaheim, unfortunately. He got caught by undercover cop. Mm-hmm. But you would never know by looking at him. That nigga body was bodying. His voice was voicing. Ooh. I had such a good time. And I don't even think I talked to that security guard after that. I was famous for that back then. Because that's when I was dating this guy. I may do a story time about my first boyfriend one day. That'd be interesting. And that'll give me a couple of pre-recorded videos actually. Because I can't say that in one video without the video being like 8 hours long. 8 hours long. So I'm definitely gonna do a story time about my first boyfriend. But yeah, I didn't really talk to the security guard because I was dating my first boyfriend. So yeah. I met him in 2000 Valentine too. Oh no, that was D'Angelo. You're right. I got Jaheim. No, Jaheim was accused of it, but there was no proof. But D'Angelo is the one I got caught because I was gonna say yeah, the one that had a baby with Angie Stone. And that's another thing I was mad about. D'Angelo, oh, he was wow. And I don't normally like brown skin or light skin guys. I like them to be super dark. Like, yes, I love Method Man. Nas is cute too, but I was always a fiend for Method Man. What happened, Chiraq? What you saying? What about? Yeah, D'Angelo caught a body girl. He got caught by an undercover cop. So he can't even deny that. That's when he had let himself go though. But to imagine when he was getting it, I'm pretty sure when he had that body, he ain't had to go pay nobody. He lost that body, he had to go pay. But D'Angelo, when he had that body, woo. And that's another thing that make me scared because they be trying to say like a lot of DL men like to go for plus size women. But I don't even think that's all the way true because I did see other videos saying like most DL men that really know that's gonna be covering, they're gonna go for like the women that the majority of the men say look like this or that or whatever the case may be because they want to fit in, they want to blend in. Oh yeah, he has a nice body. Yeah, Jaheim had a nice body at the time too. Yes, Lord. He got a baby by Erica older sister. But he got a baby by what's his name? Angie Stone. He got a baby by Angie Stone too. I didn't know he had another baby. Him and Angie, wait, he was Angie Stone's the one that put him on. They were supposed to get married and everything, but of course, when he got put on, he dumped the ass. He left her. Yeah, not like kill somebody. He got caught with he tried to pay an undercover cop for sex, and he got arrested for it. That's what happened, chat right with D'Angelo. He got caught by an undercover cop, trying to do gay sex. And the gay guy and the cop wasn't. I don't think he was dressed like a trans. He was just like a buff cop or whatever. So I guess he's into like the buff bodies or whatever. But yeah, man. Excuse me. Another reason why I used to love LSA. I don't know if those threads are still up, but child, they used to have some people in there spilling tea, and some of them people knew a little bit too much for them to be capping. From the old school singers to now. Well, not now, but now social media is catching these new ones like Lil Jay. He all in the jail out in the open. Because I was like, is this a gay pod or something? Anybody, I'm telling you, anybody. Shoot. Just the name, like even sometimes if you even look up like, because I be watching those, I like catching those channels where they be uploading things from like just regular people life getting caught with guys, getting caught cheating, whatever it is, because you bound to see some DL men getting caught too. Yeah, media take out, even though they be lying half the time, but when they get it right, they don't be lying sometimes. I used to love media take out comment section. Hey. Even though they eventually banned me on Facebook, a lot of people used to ban me on Facebook. My mouth was so fresh. I just can't it just be crazy to me. I just can't believe how people will lie and they call on camera. So if I see people lying and this is this obvious, like these guys are nowhere near coming out the goddamn closet. If they gonna lie like that and they're on video. Oh yeah, and then the Lil Jay guy cousin, I don't know if he's King J or Lil J. I don't know if they trolled him by calling him Lil J. Oh, that's really his rap name, but I did put the link a little earlier that I can look up. But the cousin that he got defending him when they did, they were saying like he looked like he might be like a man that's trying to transform too. I hate the kids no tell. It's a shame though. Not cool. Yeah, immediate takeout was my favorite. They used to, and they were good trollers. Yeah, well, I don't like when guys kiss and tell either. But like I said, unless they DL, then kiss and tell all you want to. Because the way these rappers be out here lately, telling all female business, and you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if somebody got tea on the little baby because he act like he a bad bitch. He do. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody out little baby and he's a bottom. Oh, you gotta tell us some tea. Yeah, Malik, yo, but that hurt my feelings. I not seen him a couple of times because sometimes they used to film New York undercover close by where I grew up at in Manhattan, or it wouldn't be too far off. So it'd be like a walking distance, and that'd be the times that my grandma let us go because like usually like my aunt or uncle or like you know what I'm saying an older person would walk like somebody else's parent that she trusts would walk us over there so we get to see the celebrities, get their autograph because they know like especially me I was into stuff. I had a whole wall. It was filled with Method Man. The only time other people was up there was when they was in pictures with Method Man. So sometimes if I had a picture of the person, especially I would get my picture down and go take it to the second sign. I could put it back on my wall with a signed picture. Yes, I'm mad I don't have no networks like that no more. Miss Juicy, you gotta get it. We gotta do a Joy Live and talk about this. And you could do little innuendos. Do like oh, that's a good thing we could do too that nobody's doing. Like, well, people are doing it, but like not really on the site. What's they call that? Where you tell it, but you're not really telling it. People got it. Blind items. Blind items. You're the Ashley list. Yes, Dwight Howard. That's what I couldn't think of his name. Thank you, something sweet. Dwight Howard. Yes, I believe he's into trans men. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a man too. And remember that other basketball player with the little short gay guy that exposed him? He's supposed to be the secretary. They was on a yacht and all this other stuff. And he was like, that was really his man. That's another basketball player. Tiana Taylor husband is fine. I'm happy I didn't hear no rumors about him. But the only thing I heard is that he really preferred white girls. But they make some they make some beautiful babies. I hope they stay together. Yeah. And he always shut her down. But he got paperwork on her. He got paperwork on her. I wish that's why I'm really mad that they took basketball wives away from her. I wanted her to get her money so she could tell it all so she could afford some lawyers. It's crazy. And if y'all watch Tyler Perry, I'm trying to think of this guy's name. He was fine. He was tall. He was chocolate. And a Spanish man put pictures of them in the bed out. And he was about to be the next blow up cast. And once those pictures came out, that's when Christian Key started getting promoted heavy instead of him. But they say Tyler Perry slept with all the lead men except for Lance Gross. Y'all know I love some Lance Gross. I have not. Now, if y'all did, y'all can say it, but I have never heard anything about Lance Gross. And he's another. Oh my God. Fine. He gets sued by who? Oh, he getting sued by a man for that? See? Karma. Should have just lived the truth of how he did Royce, but just speaking her truth. Because he, you know what I'm saying? He cheating on her with dudes and stuff like that. That wasn't nice. Oh, see, I got to catch up on this tea. I got to catch up. I heard that little Drake thing this morning. I said, oh, let me come live and talk about this. This is weird. They be out in them, but that is a dangerous game though to out people because they will try to. It's always they men's in them. Because now a couple of books that I done read, I'm like, whoa, I had no idea. I thought I was living, but I really don't know shit. For real. That's why I miss the old LSA. I used to go there. It's Media Takeout and Myra Panache. Yes. Never. Never. Tyler Perry still pretending like he was with that woman to make that boy. You know your son. You did the even. Like she was just your carrier. Y'all was never together. That lady ain't never said not a word about Tyler, has she? And I think Tyler, you know why too? Because Tyler, his main base is church. Tyler Perry main base is church. So he could never come out. I don't know why Queen Latifah won't. Like, she's not fooling anybody. Yeah, he did. He did that lady real wrong. And she can't even say nothing. Nothing. But I heard he's a real cheapskate, so I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to pay her penny on the dollar to do that. To do that anyway. Mm-mm. That's why he ain't got no good writers now. He's too cheap. All that money he making too. Matter of fact, I somebody told me they see me on IG and I may have IG I forgot about. Let me hold on. Let me see if I can hold on. Hold on. Y'all can still hear me, right? Y'all still hearing me when I hold on, watch. Let me see something. Because when I was talking to Nicole Reloaded, oh no, I'm on my thing. Yeah, he's cheap. Oh, you ain't never lied. Remember how Juicy came over here trying to lie to us too? Juicy J was trying to lie to us, beat us all in our head. Yeah, them cheap wigs. But like I like some of them stories be good. I'm gonna need him to stop being cheap with them writers, especially the one that do Sister. And what's that other show I like that he does? But I used to love his plays. Like me and my older kids when they was younger, bought them all. But yeah, I think that's the real reason why he ain't gonna come out. Because of church. But Queen Latifah, I don't understand her purpose. I don't. She needs to come out. Miss Juicy, come up in the back. I could put my email for you. Hold on. Okay, hold on. You don't have to come online. You can just screenshot it and put it in the back. Oh. Now, how I... Okay, when you get a chance. I'm trying to see how I write it now. Post comment. Let me see. Let me just do a test comment. See if this goes. Oh no. Maybe when you come up, it'll let me do it. Here's the gag. Look, maybe my favorite so he can do no wrong of mine. Yeah, no, Juicy J is funny. He's funny to me. He's hilarious. That he is. At least he's funny. Like, but most of the gay men in this sector, they are funny, to be honest. But they have their ways. Lord knows. But Lord knows, Juicy came over here. That was so funny when Wally used to get Juicy. Oh my God. Wally's the one that exposed him with the Jack app. And when they were trying to be nice to Wally and invite him somewhere, him and Duchess Kelly Love, and Wally had accused them of trying to sleep with him. Oh, that had me on the floor. Y'all should have seen how mad they was. Yeah, they invited to go zip line. Now I remember they invited Wally to go zip lining. Yeah. Who they was mad? Remember that? When they invited Wally to go zip lining and Wally he turned that shit into they were trying to have sex with him. I don't think I laughed. I was in the floor. They was pissed off. But I tell you, they was pissed. They was pissed. I think it was after that that Juicy he gonna get the bookcase and started smacking all the books off. Imitate. You ain't never lied. Juicy J got the books. He's on the bookcase. Slap screaming, Emmett Till! Juicy J was mad as hell. He was reenacting Wally's library incident. Like I believe he's still mad. He's still pissed. He wouldn't let Wally on the gentleman panel or nothing. Even though Wally brought in wave reviews, he still wouldn't let him come up. QB snuck him up there one day. He got mad at QB. I think Wally's the real reason the gentleman panels broke up. Yes, he did. Oh my God. Wally used to be crazy. We was in that chat crying. We used to be like, yeah. Did you see Juicy J reenact? He reenacted it when he got mad at him. We used to make Wally call in. After that, Wally, every time Wally called in, that's back before we could do the shin yard, so we had to do the call in. Man, we used to have Wally try to call in. No matter how many times Juicy J denied him, that was hilarious. Max Boogie was goody boo. Oh, I need you to come get the email too when you get a chance. Yes, we had fun that night. That's when the B sector was B sectoring for real, for real. We had to jump chat to chat. Like, like that's a classic that don't get talked about enough. For real though. Okay. Yeah, because I'm on my other device. She almost broke this phone too. She already broke my other phone. I gotta wait for him to give me some money this Saturday. I gotta replace my phone again. I know I just got a phone. This my other damn phone. Oh yes, you gotta upload it. You gotta upload it, Miss Juicy. Yeah, me too. I called in Wally all the time. That was the main chat I used to be in. So we probably knew each other. But I was mostly under my Marlena Smith page, but I did eventually change it to this page though. Because I used to be on Wally Chat, then I used to be on Lipstick Alley, back and forth. Because at that time, Lipstick Alley, you could go up there and express yourself because majority of these content creators, they was fucking tyrants. And they wouldn't let you talk shit in their chat. But then they'd be up there preaching about the same shit they be doing to us, the subbies. So you know they was only mad because it was being done to them by other content creators. But it was a whole everybody was beefing, like beefing with each other, beefing with the sub. Like it was crazy. Mine too, because Wally was something you could watch with your kids because he didn't curse. So that's why I used to like Wally. And you never knew what you was gonna get, you know. Stop. But Wally, you never knew what you was gonna get. One day he'd be roasting, one day you might be at church. Yep, I like Wally. Wally used to have me dying. But he used to, oh man, I think to this day I think that's why James don't like him. He used to get on him too. Ooh, Wally was the king troll back then. People think they trolls, but they not really. Because if you was really trolling like you think you was, majority of these content creators wouldn't even fuck with you. And you still be able to make it like Wally did. I'll give him that credit. He rose up. Yes, hold on.
It's dying.
Hey Max Boogie.
Oh God.
I'm trying to figure out how to write in the back comment to y'all because now that I'm on
Okay, so
StreamYard.
I'm about to tell you how you do it real quick.
Okay.
Hey y'all in the chat. You go to your at the bottom and say chat, right? You go down
Uh-huh.
there
Yeah.
Tap that. Tap that, and then you're gonna see chat, and then you're gonna see comments at the top after you tap it. Just stay in chat. That's the private chat right there, and then
Oh,
comments is
okay, okay. Because I was trying to make sure. Okay, thank
mhm,
you. I was
yeah.
sitting here confused as
So
hell.
I'm gonna put something back there, and then you can see it.
Yeah, I just put it. Can you see it?
Yep,
Okay.
I got it.
I don't know how to screenshot on this phone. So just hit my email, okay?
Okay.
I see it because I got a pen here. She writes on stuff with it. I gotta hide all my pens. Get down. You got it
Got
though,
you.
right?
Yep, I just ooh, yep, sorry, girl. Ooh,
Okay,
I just
thank
feel-
you.
yeah,
Sound tired.
I'm laying here because it's raining.
Oh yeah, it was raining earlier here too. Look like it's getting sunny now though.
And I had did a barbecue for my baby birthday yesterday, so we
Oh
slept in.
yeah, how was it?
It was pretty cool.
That's what's up. I love a good barbecue birthday.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I didn't even eat no cake. I ain't want none though.
Well, when you get that good barbecue food, you know you really don't need the cake. What kind of cake did
But
you get it on?
I had my aunt barbecue me some shish kebabs, but they was like with portobello mushrooms. They ain't had no meat on them. They was just shish kebabs with purple onions, green pepper, red pepper, yellow peppers. It
You
was
know that's
good.
good. You know I be eating a vegan shish kebab because of my daughter, and I make them sometimes too.
Yeah, I like them shits. I always buy them shits in my yeah. You could like dress them up with like garlic parm sauce or like garlic butter.
Yeah. Have you ever did try the jackfruit on the grill?
Not on the grill, but I definitely made some tacos with that.
Yeah, but you know when you buy the fresh jackfruit that you got to cut out, not the ones in the can. When you got to
I know you're talking about.
yeah, do that with some pineapples and some other fruit. I'm telling you. And I do like
Have you been to y'all Wegmans yet?
yes, I have been there. I went
Oh,
Thanksgiving shopping there. The past
okay, yeah, everything in that bitch is amazing. They got the best subs, the best cake. We got a plethora of them here upstate.
yeah, you
But
know,
I'm telling
I
you,
know. I remember I tell you I went up there when I went to
yeah.
Rochester and I was thinking about staying. When my mother first went there when I was 19, I got a
I
job
think that I
there.
think that you just probably was like in a bad area, probably with some bad. I don't know, cause I
Yeah,
live in college town. It's not bad over here. It's actually pretty quiet.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
'cause I
bought a
went up
house
there. I tell
over
you, I
here.
couldn't take it. I miss riding the train, but I did work in Wegman for 2 weeks, and I was working in the sub department.
Oh yeah, the Wegmans is the shit.
Hmm. But I had to quit when I left. But yeah, I was up there, and then I used to go visit my cousin every summer up until I started having kids, and I had my son when I was 23. So I used to visit her from like 19
Cool.
to like 22.
Me too. I had my son when I was 23 too.
Yeah. So I had him, and that's when I started. And I didn't come up there again until my biological mother had got married, and and we went to the wedding and stuff because it was like it was like boring to me out there. I didn't really and I didn't you know I was like I can't.
But when you used to fast paced movement, yeah, this is gonna be hard for you to adapt.
Yeah. But I think now, but back then I was in my 20s. That's why I said if I go upstate now, I think it'd be a little better. But I don't want to be too far, because I don't drive. I would have to learn how to drive. That's another thing. I'll probably have to
This
learn
the
how
best.
to
But
drive.
see, listen, this the best place to learn how to drive. Uppity, you will never get focused there. Like all that bullshit and you going in traffic, and
Yeah.
you'll get your license, and you get your license quicker. But then you can take SL on the road
Oh, wonder because I know all my siblings went up there and they all started driving.
driving. Yeah, yeah. That's a lot of people that I know from down there. They all come here. I don't even help the few people that live down there come here and get their license.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, we definitely got to talk because I don't know. I still got my section E I could take.
And then you can take that, and then you can take that bitch on the road. You get a whole house with that.
For real.
Hell yeah! Like you can get a whole house apartment. Like I don't know, they call it apartment, but it'd be a single family house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, they don't really
and you
got a lot of
could,
apartment buildings up there like that.
we don't, but the ones that we do have is more. You'll catch more older people living in them buildings.
Hmm.
We probably got. I'm gonna say like I could count on maybe both of my hands is pushing it. Maybe one hand how many buildings we got as far as apartments go. Cause that shit really be for like older people.
Yeah, because I said I want something with a backyard anyway. Make my life easier with Naira.
Even if you had like a duplex, which would be like a side by side, you could
Mm-hmm.
still find one with a backyard or a nice yard. Cause when I was there, I just was like, ugh, how y'all barbecue out? Everybody looking all in your fucking, ugh.
You're right. But I
Like
think, well, yeah, I can't
that
even
shit
barbecue unless I go to
ugly.
the park anyway. So,
Yeah, but even at the park, it's spacious. Like you could be in a whole different what's them things called? Little tent things, whatever they're
oh
called. You
yeah,
can be
yeah,
in
you
your
can bring
own
your own
little.
tent. Yeah, that's true.
No. You don't gotta bring them, Jim. Kim, what's them things called at the park that you be a pavilion? You could be under your own little pavilion. I couldn't do that. I couldn't be people are breathing over my food. Like, where you going?
Yeah, it's a snow. Yeah, it be when it snow. I know it snows high up there. Like that should be crazy.
Oh yeah, our snow hit way different from y'all's snow.
Hmm.
I don't know how when y'all got more water around y'all than us.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
But
It's
see,
a,
here is like the Finger Lake is right there, so it'd be
yeah,
like
and y'all
some
live
lake.
right by Canada too. That so that
Yeah.
could be it too.
Hell yeah, you could go to Buffalo and see Canada
Yeah.
across the street.
Yep.
Swear to God, that's just crazy.
Hmm.
I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, I need a passport to go across the street.
Facts. Crazy, right? How the world is shaped.
Whoa. Well, girl, what's been going on over here in the UTV?
Yeah.
I've been
Did you hear
missing.
about Little Jay, the gay rapper? Oh well, now he's being known as the gay rapper because he got caught. He was in prison. He got caught with two different trans men. The first one,
So, do you think that? Hey, Miss Lucy, I was even looking at the comments. I'm sorry, Miss Lucy. Um, do you think that because you know how they found that little video of King Von, and then like Kodak Black is doing a feature with 6ix9ine, and then this Lil J, whatever his name is like he's into guys like us. Um, do you think that this all might be? Oh, it hasn't even crossed your mind that this might be AI type of things going on? Because AI, I could put you in the room. I could put you in the room with somebody, baby daddy, and says you slept with them too.
what?
With that AI shit, let's just say I could just put you in a room with Miss Juicy baby daddy and just send her the video. Like, yeah, uppity was over there trying to get uppity with your uppity.
Nah, I don't really
Yeah.
know. I heard about it, but I never really looked into it.
Oh yeah. And then being that people so quick to run with shit, you know what I'm saying? A bitch would just say, "Oh yeah, well they gay for real."
But no, but the videos. This is jailhouse videos, though.
I know you can listen. Once again, uppity, I can put you in a jailhouse room with Miss Juicy baby daddy and tell her, yeah, she's going on VI to see her. Yeah, and
So you can
they
make
do
me
it
and the
with that
AI interact.
the artificial intelligence, girl. They can do whatever with that shit. And then when y'all be doing all them pictures and shit, changing y'all face to look like
No,
older
I don't use
people.
filters. I never use filters, even the regular ones. I
Okay,
love
but I'm
filters.
just saying, most of the people that do, they don't
Mm.
know that they really giving away. You know what I'm saying? They rights for them people to do whatever with their images, they face, whatever.
What?
Man,
Yeah, that's why I didn't like iPhone because I know that was a little bit too much what the phone could do. I didn't like it throws me off. So I never even had an iPhone.
yeah, I just finally broke down and got one.
Because I don't even know how to use them. But what? No, because
I
like
barely know how to use mine too, uppity, but it's all right.
but no, listen, for with the, like this is what I'm trying to say. Did you see the videos though?
Yeah,
But that
but
means
but
he was
but
engaging to that, but it's still mutual whether he thought it was a real man or not. He still wanted to
yeah, he's
interact with
still engaged into it regardless. But what I'm saying to you is, I think his shit happened in 2017, or was that King Von's? Regardless of when it happened, what made y'all want to talk about it today? Like,
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The
how
time.
long have you had this footage that you felt like today was the special day?
Yeah, I don't know what made them and especially because who released it because it only could be the jail system. It only could be them. So that's interesting. I don't know if he, because I've never heard of him before. I just heard about this morning. So I heard some people saying he got out and now he got out the closet or something like that. So I don't know if it's
No,
because
he ain't. No, he was doing interviews basically saying like he not gay, but the nigga King Yella like, boy, sit your sweet ass down. You out of there, like
yeah,
out of there.
just live your truth. It's
But
all
as
right.
far as King Von, I think King Von was just being a bitch. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fuck him, put me a PC, just so he could go over there and lamp and chill and run his son them niggas over there.
Well, yeah, but I'm still like, I don't know. I
I
be
don't believe,
losing
I don't
points of
believe
view.
he
Like
was
I
being
feel
gay.
uncomfortable with a guy that would say that. But I see what people saying.
Yeah, but when you in jail, like, let's keep in mind this is a nigga that damn near killed half of Chiraq. So like, you in jail with a bunch of them people over there, you know, either you gonna say you gonna think fast or your ass gonna be on the plate. So I guess he was
Oh,
thinking fast.
okay. I see what you're saying.
I
Oh,
guess he was
but he
thinking
was
fast.
joking
Like,
with
oh,
people doing it, not
once
him.
he got once he went through booking and he got word that them niggas was over there, them BDs, them GDs, I don't know who the fuck he had issues with. I feel like he said he started harassing niggas and telling them, "Oh yeah, I'ma fuck you." Cause the way he said it, it didn't give me like, "Yeah, daddy, I'ma fuck you." It gave me like, "Yeah, nigga, I'ma fuck you."
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Like,
Yeah.
I'ma fuck you. And then he said, "Yeah, I gotta go because my sexuality."
So he was trolling.
Not even trolling. I think he was trying to protect his life before something happened to him over there. Cause
Yeah.
everybody belong to somebody. This nigga done killed a lot of people. Like, they people might be in that joint. He probably
Yeah,
was
that's
trying to
true.
take that shit.
That's definitely true. Yeah, I wasn't really going too much of a King Von because, like I said, I had seen the video, but like I said, like the way he's talking, you can't really, like you said, you can't really say it. And I don't like. I've never
Yeah, it
been in
wasn't
jail.
like he was in that bitch. It wasn't like he was in that bitch like, oh boy in
Yeah,
there,
yeah,
nigga
yeah,
between his
exactly. Yeah,
legs.
it's two different. That's for sure. It was
Yeah, you know what
way
I'm saying?
different.
It wasn't like he was in that bitch. You like my voice? It
Right.
turn you on. He wasn't in
Facts.
there doing all that. That other nigga was in there getting sturdy with a nigga.
Facts. Fact. They even got into domestic violence dispute, and
And it's two of
it was
them.
two different ones.
Okay? Well, that's why I don't date. You never know. These niggas be
Yeah,
spirit booty.
it's
These
hard.
niggas be spirit bootied out, man.
Facts. Can't trust nobody, and then you got HPV. That's crazy. Mm-mm.
Then you got niggas that be like always with their man. Then if they not with their mans, they try to come link with you. You busy, they gonna go right back to their mans. Like, what you think them and their mans is doing
Right.
after 9 o'clock? Like,
I was
what
just
you and
saying
this
that
nigga
earlier.
doing?
You can't be trusting a man. It's not really their man. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm not competing with no man. Like, I'm not doing that, bitch. Your jaws is tighter than mine. Your shoe is tighter than. I'm not
Facts.
doing none of
Yeah,
that.
you
You
can't do
got
none
it.
of that.
You got it, little buddy.
And did you hear about the booty warrior? He's out and making a plea for guys to hit him up because he missed booty and he want more. He want booty, but he's
Yeah,
married to a woman now.
he told his wife that though. Like,
He said it. He said he told her. That's why I was like, these guys don't gotta hide it. He literally is
no,
the
but
booty
these
warrior
bitches
of
gotta be
women
stop
married.
being so. These bitches gotta be stop being so desperate and so willing and
Fast
ready to accept anything and just settle. Like,
anything.
this is why women would never like get what they want out of life when it comes to a man in a relationship
Right.
because they be so quick to settle just to say I got a man.
Right, exactly, exactly. That you're not lying because I was like, I couldn't get past the part he was married. So when he said that he told his wife that he missed booty and she don't do the anal whatever, so he wants the booty. I'm like, so he making a plea for booty. I'm like, so wait, they discussing like what? What? I need to
Yeah,
see his wife. I really now
she
I'm
just
really
is laid up
invested
with
in this
this.
shit.
She probably be playing in his booty.
Yeah, I promise you. 'Cause that's what I'm thinking. Every day.
She probably giving his booty something he could feel.
For real. Like I didn't even get these girls like how like when I before when I used to go to like the wine parties with my homegirls and stuff like that. And you know how you play the I never the game? Like
Mm.
we had a discussion like this is right before Nala was born. Actually my kids was a little bit older and Nala wasn't even born. So they was like, oh I eat eating a nigga booty or whatever. So I said, oh no. Because then I think he's gay. I'm just sorry. Like if you want me to do that, I can keep that. And I have like all these
Yeah,
requirements.
even if a nigga eat my booty, you too freaked out. That mean you'll do whatever. You'll do whatever to get what you trying to do.
I
Like
never
you
did that
freaked
part, but
out.
you know what? You're right. That is a good point.
I would never. I'm not. I'm not fucking with you again. If you, yeah, I'm not turning down the booty eating, but bitch,
Right.
I'm not talking to you no more. You already back there, but after this is it. No, you can't hit nothing. I got no weed, nothing, bitch.
But it,
Everywhere I see you, I'm gonna be looking at you crazy.
right, and it was like 20 girls there, no lie, maybe a little more. Because I'm not, cause I know people kept going in and out or whatever the case may be. Because it was a wine party, so some people, they wanted like they didn't like certain wines, so they, whatever, or they did like certain wines, so they was hurrying to look. So it was in and out, but it was a 25 people in all. But I know at that point in time, it was at least 20 people there, and I tell you, I was the only one who didn't eat no guy's booty before. And when I tell you, they wanted to have a
That's
whole
crazy.
big debate about it, like telling me, "Oh,
Oh, you know you did it before. I hate when somebody tell you that. Bitch, how you gonna tell me what I did? I
It's
know
like
the fuck I
you
said
ain't
my
gonna never
face to
really get a
nobody
man,
shit.
and turn. That's what these guys like. I'm like, well, because at that time I was like dating my daughter's father. Well, it wasn't that serious, but I was like, nah. I guess I just was gonna be single forever then, because like no, no.
Yeah, I wouldn't give a. I'm not. I don't give a fuck. I'm not putting my mouth on no nigga ass, and no
And,
nigga shouldn't
like,
be wanting a bitch
yeah,
to eat.
and I only had one guy after that before, but I was like 18, 19. And then the same girl I was just telling y'all about that I used to win all the radio tickets. She used to date guys in my age because I was like 18, 19. So the guys, they was like in their early 20s. But she was dating his cousin. I was dating him, or whatever the case may be. And she was in a room with his cousin eating. He was like, "Well, your friend in there." I was like, "I don't give a fuck what she's doing." And that was the old. She
Got
should try
nothing
to
to do
tell me
with
about that
me.
too. She was like, "How you think I be getting these young boys?" She said, "I be turning them out. They love when I do that." I said, "Ugh." I'm not
That's
eating
nothing.
nothing you do out of. That's disgusting. I just and how am I supposed to eat in life again? And I love to eat food. No. But I have never heard about it. I thought that was just something older women did that was desperate until I got to that wine party, and I was the only one. Well, like that was there at the
Some
party. Like,
freakos out here.
mm-mm, mm-mm. And they really try to give me a speech.
And then like mostly, no offense to none of the people out there, but
Like if I,
most of the females that started out doing that shit was Puerto Rican bitches was doing that weird ass shit. And
yeah.
now I guess these other bitches like, we not about to let them Oyes take our hoes.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
Yeah,
That's
them
true
Puerto Rican
too.
bitches started that fad. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
That is true too. Yeah, but it was mostly like Black and Caribbean girls this party. But yeah, I didn't think about because I did grow up in Spanish Harlem. So, but
Yeah,
yeah,
that's just like most Caribbean people. Like you catch them doing something out they lane, that's abnormal. Like they don't even. Man, They just started accepting head.
with the women.
Both parties, the men and women, like they just starting to be like vocal and shit about getting and giving head.
Oh,
And
okay, yeah,
before,
because a lot of
yeah,
them be
before
lying.
she
Because
like,
I
hell
hear
nah,
Jamaican men be
your
saying,
ass.
"Oh, they don't eat pussy." Like you're lying. That's all you
Yeah,
do.
but yeah, they get mad about that. Like, bitch, I blow your top back.
Yeah, like when I was
Now
younger, they
everybody
used to try to lie about that. I'd be looking at them like, "What?"
like
Like,
those types.
man.
I like those types.
But yeah, this is happening like with this. But when I got, that's the ones I'll tell y'all. When I got serious with my daughter's father, that's when they all basically tried to play me. The girl that threw the party, she gonna borrow rent money and then give, like, she kept trying to give me money back in like 20 to $40 increments, and then they were saying stuff like, "Oh, our men gave you the money." What you mean, our men? Like, first of all, y'all used to always correct me saying y'all not Jamaican. That's number one. You say you was Guyanese, and I forgot what the other girl was from. But now all of a sudden it's our men. That's how we fell out.
You
Mad
and
because
who?
the Jamaican girl that threw well, she wasn't well, she was Trini. Yeah, one was Trini, one was Guyanese. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's the one that threw the party that they were trying to give me the speech, and they was telling me about like, oh, do the pop, like, because I'm not even really into giving fellatio because like you can't trust these guys. There we go.
Yeah.
Ugh. But yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. These niggas be weird anyway, so I'm
yes.
I'm pretty cool on all that hanging out shit. Then
Right.
a bitch will try to put so many jackets on you because you don't want to hang out. Listen,
Yeah.
baby,
Yeah.
I'm not hired up for a bitch ass thing, okay?
Right. And then they used to go to him. I didn't even know they used to go to him behind my back, trying to say stuff about me like y'all weird. And he
Yeah,
wasn't gonna believe y'all
them
anyway,
people
but
be
still, like
watching.
y'all messing with married men, and I even put y'all business out there, and y'all over here trying to talk dirt on me, like y'all weird.
This ain't the y'all sector, right?
The who?
This in y'all sector, girl. I seen you arguing with somebody. I was so irritated. I wanted to slap the fuck.
Oh yeah. I don't know
I
why for
don't know
some
where
reason
you was
I attract
at.
a
I was
lot of
like,
weirdos.
ew.
I attract a
Huh?
lot of weirdos online. I don't know why. They want to be
Girl,
arguing
and
with the
then the
stupidest
bitch was
shit.
just
They want
laying
to
on
tell
the
me
shit.
about
I'm
my
like,
life.
who is this bitch? Like, what's wrong with you? You mad wrapped up into another bitch. Like, I wouldn't even be that
Dang.
invested into man bitch like this. What's wrong? You all
Oh yeah, you talking about Joanna weird ass. Yeah, she stay following me around. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with
right?
her. She
I'm
got
like, I don't know that bitch. I don't know who she was. I just was like, I came in. I was listening to y'all go back and forth. The shit was funny. And then
yeah.
I'm like, who is that though? Like, who is that?
She's
Like,
mad
she need to
older
shut
than
up.
me.
Like,
She
I
want
was
to tell
listening
me
to
who
them
to sleep
switch
with
the
and
subject, and
everything.
she still. I was listening to them switch the subject, and that bitch still cha her ass right back around to you. I'm like, oh hell, nah, who the fuck is that?
Yeah, she's just a weird old bitch who won't leave me the fuck alone. That's why I said I think she gay. I don't know for sure, but I think she is. I can't
Surprise.
because ain't no reason why she be doing that. Ain't no other reason. None. I have
I'm
never seen
surprised.
another woman that invested in me at all. That I don't know personally. Shit. Mm-mm.
Oh, girl. I see it. Excuse me. I'm sorry, yo. I seen it
Mhm.
done. I've seen bitches invested into a bitch, like invested into me like that. Like I'm talking about years of investment. I'm talking about they not seeing no interest in all the investing they've been doing into me.
And they be that bold about it. Like,
Yes,
they don't have no
yes.
shit.
Bitch, I done had a bitch make a whole 2 pages about my baby fathers. Like, you
What?
know them niggas? I was trying to figure out. I was sure you knew them niggas. You know them niggas?
You better make sure she
Oh,
don't. That sound like she.
yeah, like you're no, she don't know them. She not even from New York, bitch.
Oh
But you just
wow,
she from down south. You so obsessed with me that she in the she got the pictures from off one of my lives. Like
that's crazy.
yeah, that just goes that you very obsessive. You don't have no self control. Like you take pictures of people. Like that's like when you cut your camera on. I cut my camera on. A bitch take a picture of me with my motherfucking bonnet on, me looking like
Oh
somebody
yeah,
my
yeah.
titties down to my knees, and they like, oh yeah, I caught her.
You're
Like,
right.
well, why do you want my picture in your phone though, bitch? You
Yeah,
weird? Are you jacking off to my shit? Like,
yeah,
what
I
is
do.
wrong with you?
It's a girl here named Fake Yaya, old bitch, another old bitch. She
I
got
like
like
yeah,
she got a whole
yeah.
collection of me, but she got a whole collection of me, whole collection of pictures. I don't know why, but I think she's trying to draw him in with him. But ain't gonna
I
work.
like yeah, yeah. Yaya doesn't strike me as a person that do that. She be so
Oh,
chill.
she just recently stopped because she probably was looking weird and awkward at some point. But she had my pictures up everywhere she went. But now she's my profile picture, and I guess I'm hers. But I don't mind that. But when she was sitting on panels with
So
my picture,
this Yaya picture,
my profile picture is Yaya. Yeah. After
this
she
picture
told,
that you using right now.
not no, this is me. My when you go to my page and you look at my profile picture, that's her.
Oh, yeah, you and Yaya gotta knock it off.
Yeah, but when she used to sit on panels like this, she would sit with my picture. That's how I thought, and then I think she's really mad because Willing Coretta, which I don't understand. Because that's an older man. That's an older gentleman. I'm not into that. You know what I'm saying? Like I believe older men give you worms. Like I have a lot of stipulations
No,
as
they
far as
do not, girl. I like older men, girl. My
me
baby
too, but
daddy
not
does.
more not more than okay, so you would date like somebody in their 70s and 80s.
Not that. That's too close to my mom them age. Like, you know.
Right. See what I'm saying? But I just don't go further than 10 years. But nothing wrong. I won't date nobody younger than me. I don't feel comfortable, especially because I know men don't mature as fast as us. So I feel like, a good 2 to 5 years is good. We should be on the same maturity level. Majority of times we're not anyway.
Yeah, my baby father 53.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you like older guys, but they're more
And
established. That'd be the well, supposed
yeah,
to be.
that's why I like them because they know what the fuck they want.
Yeah.
They know what the fuck going on. I ain't gotta tell. I ain't gotta be. Yeah, I just ain't gotta be doing all that extra shit because you're not about to give me no headache, bitch. I'm
Fact.
gonna give you one before you give me one. Your old ass better sit down before I go outside.
Right. That part. That
Oh, I ain't about to play with nobody, man, bitch. I
yeah,
think that's
that's why
why
I prefer
God. I
like
think that's
Jamaican
why
guys.
God blessed me with one, so I don't have to play with a bitch. So
Right, right. And that's probably why women are mad. They feel you're content and they want that for themselves.
weird assholes.
They are. They are. But I haven't come across a couple online, but in real life, I haven't seen some weird assholes, but it eventually ended. You know what I'm saying? Especially when there was no I'm not giving you the same. I'm just ignoring the hell out of you. But online, it doesn't even matter. You ignore them, they go harder. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with
Yep, yep. That's obsession. Like that's what the fuck that is.
y'all?
Like, but you don't know me. What the fuck? Weird
Right?
ass.
I can never be that pressed about somebody I don't even know and then admit it publicly. Like that's weird. I can never admit that publicly. I would keep that to myself. But luckily, I ain't never been in that position. So, but yeah, I was just talking about this little gay rapper that came out the cloud. Oh, and there's another because I think it's something going on in Chicago now because it was another guy. I think he was down with like the GDs or something. I believe, but he was to
Then the
be like,
boy that remember that boy too that was signed by Gucci Man, but they said that somebody he went and bought some drugs from somebody that he didn't really know like that, and they laced him. And I guess when they laced him,
oh.
they raped him. That's why I said some of these niggas, man, they be just man.
Cause I know there's certain prison though. They said like I think DC is known for like when they go in there, like basically majority of the guys they just be getting down, you know. And then when they leave out of prisons, like that didn't even happen. Cause I be watching like a lot of prison time stories, so I can get knowledge. Cause that's that's the closest way I'm gonna get to it.
Yeah, you be watching Last too.
Last two, who's that? Is that who's which?
I'm saying his name not Last too, but his name Last. You be
Oh,
watching Last.
Last, yeah, yeah. I watched Last.
Hey,
He's
Last
the
funnier than a bitch,
yeah,
yo. When he be telling them fucking stories.
yes, and he's mad cool. He's the one that put me on to this vegan restaurant and whatever. I had shared and thanked him. Oh, whatever the case, yeah, because he called himself the fat vegan. You talking about right?
Yeah, Last.
Yeah, I like Last, even though
But
they be
he do
talking
the
shit about
prison
him.
stories. He do the prison stories too.
Hmm. Yeah, I watch his prison stories. I watch him, but most of the people I watch not really from. But he's mostly one of the ones I watch from New York. And there's another guy I watch from New York. He's real cool too. Oh damn, I forgot his name. But I didn't even know they saying that he snitched or whatever. That's why people won't. But apparently he used to be like known in Brooklyn, I think, in Queens mostly. I forgot his name, but he's cool too because he spoke to my son for me on FaceTime. He's mad nice. I spoke with him too. He's nice. He's mad cool. Brian Gibbons or something like that. What's his name?
No. He do YouTube too.
Yeah, he do YouTube. He get mad views. Well, he used to. He been on a couple of prominent ones too, but he said he's basically like most of them they telling the story so kids don't go through it. And I watch Unique Mecca Audio. Oh, one time I was trying to troll him, girl. I think he thought I was serious. He was in like he's like I think that's a man, yo. Like oh, is this nigga trying to put a hit on me? Let me let him know. I'm just fucking with you because he was saying something about when he was in jail and how his daughter be giving him a hard time because he wasn't there and like he basically was trying to make himself the victim. And so I was basically telling him in his chat like your daughter got the right to feel the way she want to feel. You the one that messed up and went to jail and was out of her life, so she got the right to be in her feelings about that. So how you gonna sit here and get upset when she want to voice her opinion to you? That's not you being a good dad or whatever. He got mad as hell at me, but he was on a live with somebody from Boston.
But you know how men is when they like, men they think they just think that they can just do whatever when they come to parenting.
Yeah, you can't like, and kids going like these kids today. It's like the more time going, like it's no longer do as I say, not as I do. They're gonna be called. These kids
They
will call
gonna
you
do
out. You know what I'm
yeah, these
saying?
kids like, yo, like you lying, so I ain't even gonna once you start lying to them and they get old enough to realize that you're a liar, it's you're
Exactly.
done.
The
You're
respect goes out
doing.
the window. So you know what I'm saying. That's why you got
Yeah.
to be the example that you want them to see.
And you
Like you
might
can't
want to
be
be
preaching to your.
mindful you might want to chill on me because you're gonna be calling for me when the little motherfucker start talking to you sideways. You're gonna be like, "Hey, what's up
Yeah.
with such and such?" I don't know. I'm always here. They don't talk to me like that.
You crazy. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's getting crazy. But I didn't understand that. But he took it like I was trying to disrespect. I don't know if he thought I was one of his ops or something, whatever. Because I had been in his lives before. He was like, but the guy from Boston was explaining to him. He's like, nah, this is YouTube. You got to interact, and people gonna have questions. Not everybody gonna be understanding certain things. He's like, I understand what you're saying, but maybe you didn't explain it in a way that she understand. But they ain't necessarily like a God trying to comfort you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He said most of these
Mhm.
guys they vote on YouTube because they get to
And
hide
these
behind the computer.
so these day and age, niggas is so comfortable coming after a bitch. Like they just they think that shit is normal. Bitch, you gonna come across the wrong bitch, and yeah, it's gonna be up. Like you can't. Every bitch is not soft like that.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying soft like pussy. I'm just saying every bitch ain't. Yeah, no, this is not that. No.
Right. That's what I was saying. I'm just telling you my opinion because it's true.
Like, that's why here you never know what you're gonna get here, man.
Right.
Everybody got something on them, so you might want to tread lightly, bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly. And
Hey.
I think some people got to see that the hard way. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah, you might think you about to talk to this girl crazy like your eye lazy, bitch. Be done shot your fucking eyeball out with a
Right.
whole bit,
And
a whole
that's
bit.
why a lot of people be scared to cam up too. Because they know they got to go outside eventually.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's for them was. That's for the ones that yeah. Like I be luckily, I'm glad that you're somebody from New York and you can tell these people how small Rochester is. This shit is no bigger than a 1 bedroom apartment. So
Right.
when you go to talking crazy to me, bitch, just know we gonna bump into each other around this little because I stay outside.
That's a fact. And you owe a
I
library
stay
fee. I
outside,
could
bitch.
easily get your ass. I could dox you easily because in Rochester they
I
put
don't,
you
I
in
don't care
newspapers and
about none of
everything.
that. I'm not trying to pay no rent at where you stay at. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm gonna see
No,
you
I'm saying I know
outside.
how to come find you. Because they
Yeah,
always
you
put your
gotta
name out
come
there.
outside. Like, bitch, you
Yeah,
gotta go to the grocery store. You gotta get
that,
tissue to wipe your ass. Like, you gotta
that,
come outside, bitch, and you gonna
gotcha.
run into me.
And then the activities that's going on out there, certain things everybody gonna flock to.
Yep. Everybody not gonna agree with that shit you own because the motherfucker gonna be like, well, why this girl just attacking you? Or why this
Yeah,
person just fucking with you? Ain't nobody just messing with you because it's Tuesday.
facts, facts.
Like,
And
you did something.
then, especially people that be on here going on about people, kids and family and stuff
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
I don't do that talking about kids. I don't do that shit. I don't know them little motherfuckers. I ain't trying to get to know them little motherfuckers. They sound like a whole nother motherfucking bill I already got.
Right,
Little motherfuckers over here.
right.
I'm talking your ass.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's what I'm saying. People get online and they start talking tough. But that's even when I was speaking to him, I wasn't even speaking like I was trying to, tell him he needs to understand from his daughter perspective because the way he was talking crazy, coming off like a narc. If you go to jail and you out your kids for a certain amount of life, you cheated your children out of having a father. So they're
And
going,
I mean, sometimes I can't blame a man for that, even though you are responsible for your actions. But in the same breath, I'm pretty sure if they try to have that type of conversation with their kid, be more. That's the problem. A lot of black people they don't like to communicate, so they have a very hard problem with communicating. And when they do communicate, it be so fucked up. It turns into something. It turns into a whole debate, a verbal gymnastics around this bitch.
yeah, and I think that's what he did because he said he was talking to his daughter, but he didn't like the way she was responding. And I'm like, she
You're not
entitled
going to
to
like the way she was responding. If you were here the last 15, 18 years, she probably would have a little more
exactly
respect and wouldn't be responding like this.
right. And then and I'm like, because I even told him he should talk more because when he used to do his prison stories about like all the people he was down with from Harlem and stuff like that, or like different gangsters that he was down with, I guess throughout New York City or whatever. So I used to ask him, what about the political prisoners? Because some of the prisons that he said he was at or whatever, I know he stayed with them. And then when he finally listened to me and talked about it, that's when he got an interview with Vlad, and Vlad was talking to him about that same subject. But Tupac, I think he just died, or I don't know. Well, his
Well,
father.
okay, so it's this dude running around saying that he is that this little light skinned man.
Well, I know the one that raised him died. The stepfather. That's why he got into the Black Panther stuff. But his
Yeah,
little
but the
I don't know who
biological
that
father,
is.
the man that's supposed to be his biological father, he been doing interviews with people.
Oh, I gotta look into that. Do he look like that? He could be the father. He got pictures.
They got the same, like their face shape is the same. They got the same little like chin and shit. But damn. Let me go look for the link. Hold that.
Okay. Do you have any pictures with Tupac mother?
Do he have any pictures of her?
Yeah, like with them together, because that would help his case. Like, look, we was together at this time.
He pretty much said how they linked though, like, and that's that. I believe that. I believe that.
Oh yeah, because at that time she was like, on the drugs and stuff.
Yeah, and he said he was from.
You went in and out. He said he was from where?
He was from Jersey. He was like that. They would go from. They would have like those little meetings and shit. And he said he would see her while he was dropping loads off.
Oh, okay, okay. He might.
He
I
said
wouldn't
they
say he might
became.
say
He said
that.
they became cool. They became cool with it. He said she started that Panther shit, and I guess the nigga she was with just basically took over. Like, you got her. I'm here. I'm living her life now.
Yeah, them pro-black groups, they are like that. They
Yeah,
kind
and
of
he was
censor
like,
themselves. That's why I had to stop fucking with them. Like,
yeah, he
I'm not
basically.
sitting here really
That's why
got.
I said his story is believable.
Oh, okay, yeah. I just wonder why he didn't say nothing while the mom was alive.
Why he ain't say nothing? Why Tupac was alive? Shit, I'm pretty sure he wanted to, know who the fuck his real dad was.
Well, based on Tupac attitude, I can see that Tupac probably wouldn't. Well, because a lot of celebrities like and basketball players, like for instance, Shaq father tried to contact him when he got rich, and Shaq ignored him and honored the stepfather. So maybe he was trying to avoid that embarrassment. Because if you
Yeah,
remember, around that
yeah,
time, a
some
lot of
people,
fathers that abandoned their kids when their sons got put on, tried to come out, and they was like,
yeah, and that's a prime example as to why you don't abandon your kids.
facts. Facts. So that could be a reason why he ain't say nothing to
Because you
Tupac.
never know what these little people gonna grow up to be.
You're right, and that's a fact. And then they gonna know you're an opportunist because you didn't love them for them. You only want to claim them now that they done made something of themselves.
Absolutely, and I don't got shit for a nigga that ain't give my mama shit.
Exactly, and that's how they gonna feel about it. They gonna be all about their mama because they mama didn't give up.
Especially them boys. That's why I be like niggas that always be like, oh, I want my first kid to be a boy. I don't know what for. That's what it's gonna feel for you in a minute. You say
Yeah,
something wrong to their mama, that man, your son is gonna stick to you.
that's the
Like,
truth. That's the truth, and that's weird because I always wanted my first child to be. I always thought I would have one child, and I wanted it to be a girl, but I wanted having a boy first. But now that I do, I'm glad it happened that way. You know how they say
yeah, see,
sometimes.
I wanted a girl first, but I ended up having a boy.
Yeah,
But once again, I'm glad that I'm glad it went the way it went because I had
me
my
too.
daughter after my son, so he
Me too.
older than her, which is better,
Way, way better. Way
way
better.
better. Because anytime she feel like she about to do something weird, he be like, man, what is you doing?
Right. And they got a relationship, and they ears are closer to the street than ours, as much as we try
Right.
to keep it. You know.
Right. And as far as you thinking you even gonna have an ear to the street, your brother got about 2 or 5 or 6 of them bitches to the street, so you might as well hang that up. Ain't no street for you. You might as well just sit in the car with mama.
Right.
My son ain't going. He ain't going.
Facts.
As soon as she go to try to follow him, he be like, man, get this girl, man. Get this girl.
For real. You want my daughter be just coming here. He was like, be safe, call me. Even when my son be trying to tell me about something, I be like, they be trying to bully you. He was like, Ma, how somebody gonna bully me?
Yep. Yep, that's how them boys is. That's why I be like, my son, I don't be too much worried about him.
Right.
He don't bring me no concerns.
Hmm. Yeah, that's how I be trying to tell people when you got the boys, especially if they raise right, they just different. And my son was around them
Anybody
official
talking
men.
that crazy, somebody trying to take something from him, I ain't worried about none of that.
None of that, yeah.
None of that. I ain't worried about none of that.
And my son, he's never been like into street life. You know, he lived his life, but he's a grown, like he's been a man's man since he.
That's just like when the girls in our sector had fought each other. Everybody was like, "Oh, her son should have never hit her." Man, hey, I mean, her son is a full blown teenager. That little nigga is a teenager. These days, these kids don't care about human life. You lucky that's all that little nigga did was punch you in your head 2 times instead of opening up your chest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, these little kids will shoot your ass, bitch. You should be happy. All he did was punch your ass.
Yeah, and that's another thing. That's why I said, like, I don't think, well, for the most part, from the people I heard talk about in the B sector, they wasn't saying that, but they were saying like she was just wrong for even bringing him in the first place. But yeah, of
No,
course, a boy who protect his mother, that's I fear.
wasn't
They,
wrong for picking her son. That bitch ain't from Texas. That bitch from Cali. If I came out here with my kids, I ain't looking for nobody to do shit for me but the motherfuckers I came with. I don't trust none of you bitches. I don't give a fuck how cool we is. No. I know my one thing for sure and two things for certain. My kids gonna hold it down.
oh, okay.
So that's how I looked at that shit. Not I'm not saying she brought her kids purposely for that. They was with her. So wherever she was at, nobody took the time out to think like maybe wherever she was at, she couldn't leave her kids in them people's house because they ain't from here.
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I
You
don't
know
really
what I'm
know much
saying?
about that sector. Yeah, 'cause I'll be in and out there. But oh yeah, I'm gonna check them out. Them on there's the Kuta Kente file. Yeah, I'm gonna check them out. I'll be liking to watch the prison. So you learn some stuff from them. Well, I didn't know I didn't want to go to jail. I was only arrested once. I was put in the holding cell. I was probably only all about an hour, but it felt like 24. I was like, oh, I don't see how people could do this for days. Like I thought I was. I said, uppity is not meant for jail. And it was
Yeah.
on some bullshit. The cab, basically tried to, no, that wasn't even it. No, they gave me a death certificate. It was the second time. I told these cops, I was basically trolling the New York City cops. You know, them niggas is rude as fuck. And I didn't have no ID. So they put me through the system because I didn't have no ID.
Oh yeah, they don't play that shit, especially if you
But
just
they
linger.
just being assholes.
But here, you just lingering. Like I don't know if they do it so much now, but I know when back in my younger days, like I know when I was in my early 20s,
Mhm.
even in my late 20s, they would definitely take your ass or give you an appearance ticket. You ain't got no ID. You got to open stupid shit. You got to open container. You outside hanging out.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah.
what it was. We was hanging out in the park and we was drinking, but
Oh yeah. So,
they couldn't
yeah.
find the bottle.
You were supposed to get all that. That's what they use. That's what they do.
Yeah, they couldn't find the bottle, so they got mad. We was talking shit to them, so
But
they ripped
now
it
it's
like
so
I said.
loose. Now it's so loose. Like motherfuckers be outside with a whole goddamn gallon or whatever.
And before we couldn't even be outside with a little 5 cent cup. They'll come harassing you.
Motherfuckers be outside with a gallon or whatever now.
Facts.
And
Weird.
it being that it's so many motherfuckers out there with a gallon or whatever, they can't get them all the tickets.
Right. But I find more, but it's more like when you hanging with guys though. Like when I was used to hanging with my girlfriends, I tell them I have a ticket. They'll be like, "What's your name?" And I'll give them the same name every time. I'll give them the right address, the right birthday, wrong name. So I'll never forget. And they be like, this, because they be like, if this name come back and it's a warrant, you going to jail. But like, I'm fine. They never came back with a warrant. But if I was with guys, it was always some other bullshit.
Yeah, because you know why? Because they'll probably think you holding something for one of them niggas.
Oh yeah, right. Please.
That's why. 'Cause I know I be outside, man. Those
No,
people,
I
man,
know why. No, I know what you're saying, but no, I was like, me never. I wouldn't do that. But for the most part, we was hanging out. We was just chilling, drinking, just talking shit. We was like late teens, early 20s. Shit, we just outside talking shit, playing cards, drinking, smoking, whatever. Yeah.
yeah,
New York cops are assholes. They just assholes. I'm telling
yeah, that's how they into it, bro. Ain't no different. It's just that they can catch them quicker here because it's so small.
you. Right, it's so small out there. You're right.
Mhm. So
So
all that, oh, I'm about to do the mad dash. Sit your stupid ass down.
it's crazy. Mm-mm-mm.
Your ass gonna get jammed the fuck up thinking you about to be able to run some fucking where. You ain't about to be able to run nowhere. They about to catch you. Like you can't even. Only way you probably get away here is if you know some cuts.
Yeah, and they got a lot of cuts out
And
there.
I was saying, it's a lot of cuts here, but like I said, the way the police is set up, man, they coming through the cut with you. Like, where you going?
So they police officers homegrown.
Yeah, and most of the police officers here, they probably either got somebody outside in the battlefield. They know, man. Somebody they know done put them on. Like, yeah, they go through this cut. Or they
Mm,
either grew up in the area and know about the cut. Shit.
exactly. So they can work to just get a job.
Yeah.
Because based on them prison stories, you do not want to go. Mm-mm. Not at all.
Mhm.
I'm still looking for a female, somebody that I can watch that tell the female side of it.
I think this girl named Cece React. She good. I like
Oh,
her.
okay.
She
I'm gonna check
she
her out
good. Her name
because the most I
Cece.
get to see is
I,
60 days in when the
I
female
watched
side.
her. I watched her blow up literally. Like she had an overnight success, literally,
Oh, oh wow, that's good.
off her
Because
prison stories.
yeah, because the most I see from prison stories like female correctional. I was watching this one girl. I forgot her name. I don't think she uploaded in a while. I used to watch, but she was a female CEO, and she done quit now. So she be
Oh
telling
look, I
stories of when
found
she used to work.
Tupac dad thing. I could put it. Damn, I can't even put. I'm gonna share it on my wall. I'm gonna share it
Okay,
on my wall.
yeah, share it. I'm definitely
And
checking her
then
out. I like watching those
no, no,
prison
no.
stories.
This not Cece. This is the shit about Tupac dad.
Oh yeah, that too. Thank you for reminding
Not
me.
no bad looking dude either.
Yeah, cause Tupac fine as hell.
Yeah, Tupac was fine,
hmm
but that's the boy version of me. I always say that.
Oh, okay.
The way that bitch used to act, we got a lot of similarities. So,
Yeah, he was a wild one. Definitely was.
you know
Spoken
what
about.
you
He
about to
was a
do?
man's man. I love. That's why I switched
What?
from Method Man because I was like, he's more manly to me. I
Watch
like
your
what he
mouth.
stood for.
We is. It's still raining outside.
No, it
Girl,
stopped.
my daughter's still looking for fucking gifts. She told me, I thought we were going to a diner. But what's today? Today the 21st. Okay, it's your friend ain't my child. It's her friend birthday. I don't even know who your friend is.
um, she trying to show some love like she got. Happy birthday.
Say thank you. She said thank you.
You're welcome.
The day is done, child. She some stuff. If we going to the diner, I told her I was gonna eat. Turn that light off in there, Bookie. What's that? Jador, what's that? That you got in your hand? Oh, that's not your phone. Yeah, but girl, where
Yeah,
your phone is?
I'm about to go to Manhattan in a few. My phone, like I'm waiting for
No, not your phone. Not your phone. I was asking my daughter.
Oh yeah, yeah. Come Nyla. Put on. Yeah, we going to Manhattan. I gotta go to make a complaint against somebody at the commissioner's office because they pissed me off. Make they complain with them, and then
Oh, you
after
gotta
that,
go. You have to go down there and do that.
yeah, you can do it over the phone. But I don't know if it was the guy that was trying to take. I said, I'm gonna just go in person because I have emails and everything, and he was getting on my nerves. I just hung up the phone on him yesterday, so I'm gonna just go down there today, and then after that, we're gonna take us to a park.
Okay, uppity. I shared it on my wall. And
Okay.
I tagged you and I posted like the name. Okay, so
Okay. Good. Give me a foot. Give me a foot.
mhm. Yeah, brown.
Yeah, because I did not know that. But that's interesting, his timing. But it could be believable because the way she was living back then. But I want to see him. I want to see if Tupac get some of his, personality traits from him.
They look alike. They look alike. Like they got the same nose. And see, look. Let me show you. Look at your whatever you want. That's
Yeah,
him right there. They look alike.
yeah.
He
And
just light skin.
like the way he talked, the way like his mannerism and stuff like that.
No, but I could honestly say like as far as they facial features, They
Mm-hmm.
have the same similarities, same facial, like same head structure, same nose, all that. But this nigga just light skinned it.
Mm. But yeah, sometimes because look at some black men that have babies with women outside their race, they baby look completely white. So sometimes the color don't really matter. Get down. And Tupac was more brown skin. He was like more. They don't put in trust. Yeah, it looked like it's getting hot, hot outside. Put something simple.
I hope not. Not.
Because I know where I'm going. It shouldn't take that long. When you go to the commissioners, they just put you meet with like an attorney, show them the
Mm-hmm.
evidence, and you may have to come back to me now. But I have everything in my phone through email, so just show them that. And I should be good, and they should be fired, and I'll be happy. And then after that, we going to a park.
Yeah, you barbecue at the park.
Mm-hmm. So she can get nice and tired.
Yep, I pulled out that bounce house. And she was jumping on. I know they fast because they got
Yeah,
home.
yeah. You see. That's why I want a backyard. I could put up a bouncy house and stuff like that. Cause I be wanting to order, like it's so much stuff I be wanting to order her that would make my life so much easier if even if I'm home. But it's like I have no space for it.
Yeah, I got a couple of them little joints, bitch. I wasn't about to keep paying the bitch to rent them bitches for a few hours. Let
For
me go
real,
home.
me like it's an investment that's worth your time.
Yeah, I
And,
said, let me go ahead and buy two. And they was on sale, so the best time to get them is like in the winter time.
yep,
And I got mines off Wayfair. Them bitches was like 100 a pop.
nice. I do the same thing. I buy things that I really, really like in the winter time. Like I have central air, but if I didn't, I would get my AC in the winter time, and summer items in the winter time. Same thing with clothes. Like for me, I hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Oh, they ringing the wrong bell. I thought my bread machine came, but yeah, and like for my summer, for when I shop for myself, I usually shop for like the summer, the winter, winter, and the summer switch up because I'm gonna be the same size regardless. But the kids is different. But I would definitely do that. I like even her gymnastic bar thing I got. I caught a nice sell on that because I think the original price was like three something, and I got it for like 180. It came with a swing and everything, and the swing is replaceable because the
Yeah, I was
gym.
thinking about getting one of them playground setups in my backyard, but I felt like I felt like me and my daughter damn near the same fucking height. So I know she gonna be like, I'm not getting my big ass on you.
Oh yeah. It's size like she's 4 now, so that's something she could grow into. It depends on what they can grow, but you could always still like do like a little water play for like the older ones they got.
Yeah.
Like,
So they got the water bounce houses too. The one I want right now, that bitch like 6 something. I say by like the end after Christmas going into the new year, that bitch should at least go down a couple hundred.
mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, they got a water bounce house. I didn't even know that. That would be perfect, perfect. But
Hell
yeah,
yeah,
six
you just
hundred is a lot.
hell yeah,
Sheesh.
they got a couple different kinds of water bounce houses.
I definitely that would do it because she loved to jump and she loved the water. That would be perfect.
Yeah.
If I had somewhere to put it. And that's definitely not something you can put in your house. Like when my older kids was younger, and when I went to visit Rochester, I went to Walmart and they had like a big kiddie pool, but it fit my whole living room. When you blew it up, a slide came with it. Animal, so and there was like a regular little baby pool. They could say it was nice. Like he had put like in his job, he had took like they had like a bunch of trash bags and take. So he had put trash bags and taped it all around the wall so the floor wouldn't get damaged from the water. We put it up and we just left it up for the summer because I don't really like the pools.
Me either. My kids my kids going to Six Flags this weekend. Child.
Nice. Miss Juicy Bee really gave me a good idea because I'm looking now. I'm gonna because I know when you pay in advance, it's cheaper. I'm gonna take Nala to Legoland. I'm gonna get a deal like where they get the hotel with the park, and you get a deal. I'm gonna just plan it in advance. It'll be cheaper.
Hershey Park like that too. You can get a hotel with the front. Yo, I rode past that shit when I was coming back from there. That shit big as a bitch.
I haven't been to Hershey Park in a long since I was a kid.
Well, I said I was gonna take my kids there. They would love that shit. That shit bigger than a bitch.
Yeah, because Nala she like thrill seeking rides, so I'm hoping they got like some thrill seeking rides for her side because they got like a little amusement park. Excuse me, strictly for toddlers. She loved that little thing.
That's how Seabreeze is here. Like Seabreeze got like a whole little section just for the littler kids. I said my son gonna be mad when he get to Darien Lake because he gonna think he could get on all that shit. But he
Yeah.
little like me. He little like me.
Yeah, the height and
Like,
stuff.
I could barely get on rides out there. So like I know you. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that in August because she
That's
get a
why I
little.
stopped. I stopped going to amusement parks when I was like teenager, my late teen, early late teen, mid late teens. Yeah, once I realized this shit is a waste of my time, they're not letting me on none of these fucking rides. Fuck these bitches.
I'm scared of. I used to love roller coasters when I was younger. Now I'm scared. I got on the
Mm-hmm.
baby roller coaster with her. I
Yeah,
liked
you
it.
scared because them bitches be falling apart now. They
Right,
weren't falling
exactly.
apart. They weren't falling apart like that back in the 90s.
Yep. That's why I haven't been to Dorney Park, even though they said they remade it over. I mean, not Dorney Park, in Brooklyn.
Uh huh.
I haven't been to that in a while either. Even though they said they remade most of the rides, I just think I don't trust them.
When did you been to Coney Island lately?
That's what I said. Yeah, that's Coney Island. That's what I meant to say. Coney Island. I went there, but only to get like some that
The
waffle cake
waffle
thing.
shit, yep,
Yeah.
yep. That's the only reason why I be going to see Breeze and shit like that too. Like I just want to waffle and some of their good ass pizza, and we out. I play a couple games and shit, but yeah, I
Right.
ain't about to. Yeah, nah, we ain't getting on no rides,
So
dog.
many people got stuck falling out. It was a mess.
We ain't getting on no rides, baby.
I said we could
I
do
watched this
this.
one shit. I watched this one shit. Yeah, keep been in and out of here. I watched this one shit where these people was about to get on the roller coaster, but they didn't get on it because it had a crack in that bitch. Like, thank God somebody
Wow.
walked. Thank God somebody walked around that bitch and paid attention. But it was actually people on the ride and the nigga was reporting the shit. Like, look at that. That shit got a crack in it. So they went and told the people like, this how you know that theme park shit is just like going to the hairdresser. You used to go to the hairdresser, they used to wash your hair and shit. They want you to have your shit washed now. Like
Hmm.
before back then, they used to
That
walk around
wavy
and
shit,
thoroughly
yeah.
respect those rides. Now they not doing that shit no more.
That's why you can't trust them. That's see. That's why when I take, I like how to go to like the one dedicated to little kids because they got to have a bunch of safety shit in place.
No, they do. All of them do, whether they little kids or not. But the thing is, are they going by the safety shit they got in place?
Yeah, that's true. But I think they will do it more for little kids than they do adults.
Yeah.
Cause they got another one in I think Central Park, but it's been closed down since COVID. They haven't reopened it yet. And I heard they got way more stuff there than like the one in Queens, because the one in Queens there's only 6 rides, and one of them is the Ferris wheel, but she don't like that one because it's too slow. Not the Ferris wheel, the pony go ride. So I'm gonna do Legoland when she get out of school. See what they got going on. I know they got some water rides too. She never really been on a water ride yet, so they gotta be
Oh,
cute and
I
get a
love
hotel room. But the thing is, I just hope that getting to the hotel in the park ain't too crazy because I don't got no car. We gonna have to take like either the bus or the train out
well,
there.
well, Hershey Park, they shit is together. You know that, right? And Darien Lake too.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'll
It's
look
a
it up.
nice, it's a nice little
Exactly. I
walk
forgot
though.
all about Hershey Park and Bear Park too, because I remember. I don't know. You ever been to Bear Park? I used to like the
Mhm.
electric waterways. I
Nope,
never
I
went
never.
past 3 feet though.
Yeah, I never been there.
Dorney Park, I'm traumatized because when I went there last time and I got on the thing where you supposed to sit in the tube, I lost but the round tube in the very beginning of the ride. And my head hit every ding on the way because I was face down in the water. My head hit
Um,
every ding. And then when I finally got the thing out the that pole you that tube you go through, they spit me out in the water. I'm thinking I'm drowning. And I'm like, help, save me, save me. And I hear people looking at me and then I finally I realized people telling me just to get up. And it was like it wasn't even that much water, but because my face was in water the whole time, I couldn't turn around because the speed I was going at. I can't get my body to turn.
that's why I hate them water slides, yo. Them shits.
Yeah, I'm never going on the water slide again. You ain't got to
Especially
worry about
them
me.
shits at Six Flags, yo. Them shits at Six Flags. Have you, it seems like you be in that tube forever. I hate that. I get fucking focused. Bitch. I can't be here no longer than 20 seconds. What we doing?
Yeah, they be trying to have. Whew, I said,
And
I'm
then like when you be on them shits inside that shit, just imagine losing your inner tube thingy, whatever that shit is. You losing that while you inside of that bitch. Oh
That's
my
what
god.
happened to me. That's what happened to me.
Hell,
So I don't get on water rides no more.
hell, hell nah.
And I lost it at the very beginning. I don't know how.
Yeah, you supposed to hold on to them sides. My mom and my aunt, they swear they about to go swimming at Six Flags. Girl.
No, some people really enjoy. It could have been something I did. It was my first and last time. It was my first and last time because I ain't been on it since. And I was so embarrassed. There was so many people outside that even waiting for people to come out. I was waiting online, and I'm thinking
And
I'm drowning.
you came out with nothing.
Yeah, I
No
came out and I
shoes.
was scuba in the water, and I'm thinking I'm drowning. And I'm like, help, help, help! And then finally I realized people like raising their arm. I got to, and then some people was yelling it, but my ears was clogged and every. I couldn't. Then finally I started hearing it. Everybody was like, stand up, just stand up. And then I realized I could just stand up, and I stood up. I was like, oh shit! My face was down in the water the whole time. It was so embarrassing. Thank God, cell phones wasn't really a thing back then. You had to have money to have them.
Yeah, but see now you can take them bitches in the water.
Right. Well, not the ones I get, but yeah, some. 'Cause that's how she just destroyed my phone. Hold on, girl. She about to climb the goddamn dresser. Why would you do that?
What time is it? Oh, it's only 12:30.
Yeah, I'm about to get. I'm about to get dressed and get out of here. But thanks for chilling with me, Max Boogie. I'm about to look on your wall. I could be looking at that while I'm on a well, part of my train ride there.
On your journey, yeah.
Tell your daughter I said happy birthday again. Thanks for chilling with me.
Okay, well I emailed you too, so you'll see it. You'll catch
Oh, okay,
that.
okay, cool, 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 cool. Yeah, hopefully I'll get my phone back this weekend. He gotta give me the money to buy another. I literally just bought a phone. Like this girl is really getting on my nerves. Like I'm about to take. She lucky. I feel like taking everything out of here that she could climb, but it's like she got webs on her feet. She literally could climb anything. Ugh. And
That's
as
like
soon as
my
she get mad, she take an electronic to the water. This must be my karma because I used to stay doing that to my exes. I pour
oh.
water in their shit. I throw their phone in the toilet. This must be my karma. I'm damn sure used to do that a lot.
Hey, what? Let me tell you why I never liked iPhones.
Why?
Oh, all my hoes had iPhones, and I couldn't go through their phones because I didn't know how to work them shit.
Right.
So I never really cared for iPhone, and I never after that. Once I realized every nigga got an iPhone, it's no need to even try to go through this bitch ass nigga phone. Fuck you and your phone, bitch.
Yeah, but that's my daughter part. So, oh, I'll get your iPhone. I said, I don't want no iPhone. And especially, I have a cousin that's a real tech genius. And I've seen because he used to be putting like posting on like the back pages and stuff, but not for like sex, but like for computer services because he know how to fix laptops, computers, whatever the case may be. But a lot of guys will bring him iPhones that they bought for their girlfriend, so they could put like tracking shit on it
Yep.
and fix the phone so they know everything and the girl don't even have no knowledge of it. So
Yeah,
that's another reason I don't like that shit.
one of my kids' dad's girlfriend did that to him, put a tracking on his shit.
Yeah, they can see all your messages where you go.
Yeah.
It's like y'all sharing a phone and don't even know it. You know?
But that bitch was stressed out. Like, yo, man, how the fuck this girl? How the fuck? I'm like, nigga, I be outside with you niggas. I don't know what the fuck. How the bitches be doing that? I don't know nothing about that, thug. Like, I don't ask me shit about that type of shit, cause I ain't one of them. I don't know how to do that. I don't
For
want to
real.
learn either.
I do not. Like I know how to look through your text messages. That's about it. But he's even more like text. He's worse than I am with the phone. So, but he barely texts people. Like so that's another reason I get him because most of the time he don't really look at his texts. And you know what I also do? Like when I be playing Awful Wars because I like to play Design Home. And a lot of times, like to get the free diamonds, they'll tell you like, just put your name and your email and your phone number. So what I do is I'll put my email or or like an email I got for like when I do Awful Wars because it's just a bunch of spam they gonna send you. And then I'll put his phone number and whatever because I learned my lesson when I put my phone number, they send you so much fucking bullshit texts. So I started putting his phone number and so that way his text is so clouded he can't really see. It's always a bunch of shit. I know he realized like how the fuck these people get my like where is this coming from? But it'd be like, oh, let us paint your wall, let us resize your bathroom, stupid shit like that. So he don't even pay his taxes no mind, especially now that I use his number for like my he don't know I'll be doing it. So if I ever get his phone, then I'll be looking to the text. But that's about as far as I can go.
Mhm.
Because people don't, if he is
I,
cheating with somebody,
I don't know. I never even when one of my ex boyfriends he had an Android. I don't think I ever went through his phone. I broke that shit though. That shit kept going off. One day I threw that bitch.
yeah, I will
I
throw your
don't
yeah. Like if they got a code on it and they won't take it off so I can see it, I will throw it in the
even
toilet.
think I don't think I even tried to see it. That bitch had. I was asleep. That shit kept going on while I was asleep. I
I
got
went
up
too.
and I got up and found that bitch and launched that bitch out the back door. Like, man, your phone outside.
He had to get a new one then.
Yeah. No, he went out there and the screen was all cracked up. It still worked. The screen just was fucked up. He was
Shit.
like, "Why would you throw my phone? Why is that shit going off in the guard hours?"
Right. He said, "The Lord, I'm done." But no, if you won't let me see your phone, I will throw it in the toilet because I know that's effective. You
I
ain't
don't
gonna.
want to see it. I mean, some things you don't even have to see. If somebody's phone is ringing at 3 o'clock in the morning and your mom's not dying,
Right.
like, yeah, that's enough. Ain't nothing to see here. It's just already be you already see
Well,
you.
that
I
was
think
back
it's
in my
one thing.
toxic days. I just had to see it. I don't know why. I just had to see it. I just had to see it. That's why I said I think she's my karma now. She stayed trying to throw some device in the toilet or the. She just threw her tablet in the mop water and then she just threw my phone like the following day in the toilet. She's like my karma or something for
Yeah,
that.
I never been like a person that just had to see it. Like, if something is evident, obvious to me, I ain't about to go reaching. I'ma just, bitch. I told you, people communication skills up here is fucked off. So me,
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna say too much to you about it. I probably just don't even mention it till you just start handling you after that.
Yeah, but for me, I think it's the type of guys I deal with. It's like they feel like it's like a court. If you didn't catch them doing anything, it's like they didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't
Okay, and
know.
what do I look like? What do I look like? The fucking Terminator? Do I look like the goddamn exterminator? I'm not about to catch you. The fuck? What? This is good enough. I've seen enough. I've heard enough. This is good enough. Bitch. Now I'm about to be moving around this bitch like I'm one of your ops, bitch. Yeah, you ain't gonna know. I'm gonna make you feel like you scared to get in the bed with me, bitch. I ain't gonna say shit to your ass, bitch. You better pray I don't put no lighter fluid in this motherfucker, bitch.
For real though. I don't know why I used to be so toxic like that, but I just had to see. And
I
I
don't
was
like
only
that
hurting my own
toxic
feelings at
shit.
the end of the day, to be honest. But still, I
I
kept
don't like
doing
that toxic shit. That should have run me off. You want to get rid of me? Start doing some stupid shit like that.
it. I used to stay going through people's phones. I was not but now I was like,
I think another reason why I ain't never go through people's phone because I don't like nobody going through my shit. Woo.
yeah, me neither. But it's like I didn't have anything to hide, and that's the double thing. They used to love to go through my phone, but wouldn't. What I couldn't go through theirs. Like hell no. And then they would sneak and do it. Like nah. And I always man think like if I can't see your phone, you must be doing something. That's my thing.
Bro, I'm still in my little hole.
Cause sometimes my battery can be dead. I be like, let me use your phone to look at something. No, no, no. Like, no. Okay, what you got going on?
Yeah, see, I'm not about to. I don't know. I just ain't got time for that.
Yeah, now I don't, but before, oh, that was my thing.
Back
Going
then,
to
I
sleep.
think back then was worse. Like I didn't really have time for it back then. Like, cause I
Now,
I don't know. I don't know. Bitch, don't play with me, cause I start talking to the nigga you look up to. Just keep that shit in the back of your head, nigga. Don't play with me. Word,
right.
don't play with me, bitch. I don't care what you do outside. Just don't play with me.
Right. No,
Unless
see.
you want me to pull up on you with your mans, yeah, stop playing with me then.
Nah, I'll just say some crazy like my mouth, my mouth alone. They be like, oh my god.
Yeah, my mouth too. That's why I stopped. I stopped. I'm not, cause I say some crazy shit to you, man. You
For
would make you.
real.
I have you ready to shoot a
You know
whole
you
bitch,
willing to
man.
kill me for real, for real.
You heard me. I have you ready to shoot a whole bitch, bro. Like, just go ahead and be great.
uh, that I got to like you know your mouth. You have a nigga want to kill you almost like you gotta stop. Like leave me the hell alone then shit.
No, for real. Stop putting yourself in situations where I feel like I need to talk out my ass.
Right. That's the truth though. That's the truth. And you're gonna get mad. They always want to be mad at the reaction. Never say what happened.
I never forget one time my son dad, he did some dumb shit. That bitch called my mom and said, "Yo, I woke up and all that girl shit was gone. Even the baby. Yo, the bitch took the baby."
Wow. Yeah, that's how you gotta do though. Move on to silence.
Yep, that bitch is like, I don't know how she did it though. Like I was in here asleep. I'm out of here, thief.
For real. That's what I be telling people, and the next thing you know, it be a rap. I be done moving on. You didn't even know about it. You be mad.
Like I said, my son that he older, so back then he was thinking like, oh, I'll buy her this, I give her that. She's not gonna go anywhere, man. You can have all that shit. It's another nigga out here that's gonna buy me that same shit even better, bitch. I
Exactly.
don't care about
And
that shit.
more. And more.
That bitch is like, and she left her car, bitch. I'll get another one. Bye. I'll start all over. I don't give a fuck.
That's how you gotta treat them.
And
Sometimes.
now I think like now even people in my family know like I'm quick to start all over. Like I leave everything in my house. Uppity. I don't know. That's just a bad habit that I got. I will leave everything in my house and start all over. It's
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's
I
like
seen my
energy. You don't
parents
want
do
to take
that
the
shit a
energy
lot.
with you.
I seen my parents do that shit a lot, so I think that's probably where that shit come from.
Yeah, and I be watching this girl that do stories on Sharice Monet. She said that too. She's like, when I move, I don't take nothing with me. I just start all over again. Even I don't care if I'm going to another city. I'm just starting all over again. You know, everything. I'm
Yep.
not
And
taking
then too, I don't
clothes.
want that shit. I don't want that shit that I had, especially if I had a bad experience in at that address. Like I don't want to take none of that shit in my new house. None of it. I don't want the forks. None of it.
Not even the clothes though. Like most of the time, I won't take
Now
like
this
regular
time,
furniture.
this time when I moved, this time I just told my mom, my aunt, like I'm not taking nothing, no clothes, nothing. I don't
Oh,
give a fuck if you gotta wear Walmart clothes for a month till we get right, bitch. I'm not taking nothing.
oh wow. Yeah, but it be that energy. They say sometimes you carry that energy over with you.
Now, I'm taking my purses though.
Oh yeah. That's why I said a lot of my stuff. I didn't even bring out my storage when I moved here. It's still in my damn storage. But yeah, I think I'm only taking like the clothes when I move here. Oh yeah, my kitchen stuff that I bought. But other than that, I'm just taking the clothes.
Yeah,
Um,
my aunt is gonna move back to New York, so I just pretty much said I was just gonna leave everything here. And she was like, even she said it like, what? I was like, yeah, like furniture and stuff. Like, who want to go through all that trying to find somebody to do that shit, or even asking the bitch? Like, I'd rather just get new stuff anyway, too. Like, I don't want that stuff.
right. So
It's
yeah, I'm not
more
taking
better.
no furniture. I'm not. I'm taking only clothes. Mhm. Even the majority of her toys, I think I'm gonna just start over. Except for like her 3 feet dolls. I'm taking those. Oh, she got all the princess dolls. But yeah, and plus it depends on like the amount of space I have too. But I'm definitely not getting smaller. That's the damn truth. Definitely
Wow.
smaller.
Yeah, and then them toys too. Like,
Yeah.
I'm glad my daughter getting a little older. Like, I just was telling her, like, not this Christmas, we not doing all them toys. Like, she like to do hair and stuff. But the most like, I would go out my way with the toys is like them little mannequin heads, cause she love them shit.
Right. Yeah, it's all about which. That's what I said. That's why I really want someone in the backyard, and I want like I figure like the backyard and being that she loved like kitchen play, like she like realistic to it, like she like her things like the water really to run and stuff like that. So get her like a nice kitchen set. So
Yeah,
that could
my
be in
daughter
the
got a
house.
my listen, this girl got so much shit uppity. Like she has a kitchen set, like with all them 80,000 gazillion pieces from when she was like 3 or 4 years old. She got a whole she got so much toys that she never it's so much shit she never opened. That's why I'm like, I'm not doing this toy shit no more.
Yeah, me too. And and a lot of stuff like I buy for she played with it one time and she has no interest in it. And plus the teachers tell me like it's better to have her
So
more focused.
I told her, I said, I'm about to start wrapping this shit up and rebirthing it to you. But 'cause you don't know that this is old. You still like you ain't even trying to play with this shit.
Maybe the
And
yeah.
like now since Barbie came out, it's like we on this Barbie wave. Now my baby got so much LOL shit.
Yeah, they change their minds. They get older. You know what I'm saying? So that's now she don't really have an opinion, but like I have to go by like what she. I know she like light up things, realistic play, and like she like those toys that move like her pony that she could ride on that. But now it's too
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I
it's too
like the love
slow.
when I was little. They had them shits when I was they like horses though.
But the pony she got now is too slow. It don't move fast enough. She like I said, she like the thrill things, and they got the next size pony. It's supposed to
Do they
really
got
be.
the ones that y'all can rent at the mall there? Like even you could ride them shits. Cause I don't roll them shits with my baby.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. I gotta look into that. Oh yeah, that'd be something
Yeah,
cute we
they
could
got
do.
them shits. Hell yeah, they got them shits uppity here. I don't roll that shit all through the mall with my baby.
Yeah, that's the thing. She likes stuff like that. She loves things she could ride in. So that's the thing. Right now, I'm still looking for with all the cars I can find that you can reach, you can control, they can control. Like the prices are really ridiculous, and the ones that's on sale, I don't really like the options that they have with them.
So the
And
best thing to do uppity with that same shit, wait till it get like either before Christmas or when it get cold after Christmas and get that shit.
Mhm. Yeah, because I don't
Cause
really
them
have
shits be
space
like
for it anyway.
I remember when them shits used to be like 150. Now them shits like 350, 450.
5, 6,
And
crazy.
if you pay attention to them shits, they actually making them smaller.
Yeah, they are. That's the thing. They making them smaller, and then, like I said, I would get her a 2C, not just because friends. It's because how the dynamics of it. And my daughter's not even fat. You know what I'm saying? But they make them mad little, and a lot of the comments said that they was like, "Yo, the way these pictures look," and then they have pictures and videos on underneath the comments, so you know they're not lying. Like, are you charging all this? Look how small that shit is. No,
I had my
she
little
want me to
Barbie
rock
Jeep.
this for more than a year. Like, no.
When I had my little Barbie Jeep, it was basically 4 people could sit in that bitch.
Right, exactly. They don't make them
Yeah.
like that. They need to make them like
That's
that.
how I met my two friends that I'm still friends with today. And I had that shit when I was like 2 or 3, and I'm still friends with them hoes to this
Yep.
day.
Those were the days. That's what I said. But yeah,
That's
the
why
way
people be like, "Oh, you can't be friends with people that." No, but you
yeah.
probably just don't know how to be
Yeah,
a
I'm
friend
friends
because
with
I
people
have
that
no issues.
for real. I got 3 friends. We was friends. We was at each other's first birthday party because our parents knew each other. So we all went to each other's first birthday party. It was a bunch of other people that was there too, but we all managed to still be friends to this day. Some of the other people that was there we
My two-
associates. Some of them I don't even like no more. But
yeah, my first best friends, they lived on my grandparents' street, so like I always, I was a frequent flyer at Granny, so yeah.
oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, up and even on no plane. But yeah, I met those girls. We still friends, so it is possible. You know what I'm saying? You could grow together. Sometimes you grow apart. But it's always good when you could grow together.
And that's how I feel about like a couple of my close friends. Like one of my friends, I was well, friends with her since the second grade, all the way up until we was like our 19th, well, our 11th, 12th grade year. Like everybody, like I can't believe you and her stopped talking. I'd be like, we just grew apart. We didn't not beefing. We didn't fall out or nothing. Like
Yeah,
she started hanging
exactly.
with a different batch of people. I started like we wasn't interested in my back then. My homegirl when we was in high school, like she was, sexually active. I wasn't, so she was pretty much very promiscuous. I was thugging and bugging. So at this point, like me and you really ain't got too much in common.
Comment, right? Yeah, right.
Yeah,
That's how I
so
felt out with a lot of people I grew up with too. When it came to when they started having sex as teenagers, I wasn't having that. That's when I started meeting more people in like high school. You know what I'm saying?
I really I gravitated more or less to the boys because I wasn't one of them type of bros that was just outside trying to get my coochie scratched.
Yeah, no.
No,
Yeah,
I wasn't one of
I
them.
thought it was gonna be a flying kids back then. So I
I
was
was
just
trying to
trying
figure out how niggas was getting cars, how niggas was getting them big chains, cause I want one.
oh, I wanted to
What
be a
y'all over
flying
here
kid,
doing? Look, what
but
y'all
Jim
over
was
here
trying to hold
doing?
me down. I wanted to be a
Tap
flying
me
kid.
in. No, I was trying to be a part of the plan. Like, what y'all over here doing?
Oh
Get
no, no.
Yeah, I want to
I was
talk.
real green back then. I didn't know nothing about nothing back then. Like I was real slow. Like I was in my 20s when I discovered like mostly a lot of things about street life. Like I was like really behind. But when I caught up, well, I can't say really caught up like that, but I got to be way more knowledgeable in my 20s. So in high school, no. But a lot of girls that I knew, they was just basically boy crazy. You know what I'm saying? And for
I mean,
honestly,
I thought niggas was cute, but I'm like, okay, cute, he alright.
yeah, but I ain't going in the staircase with him. I ain't sleeping. I wasn't doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? And I seen my brother and his friends, how the girls that did used to do it, they basically forget about it the next day or until they want to do it again. They can't find somebody new to do it with. Then they'll circle back to them. Like, oh no.
Yeah. That then that I never forget my homegirl that I'm talking about. Like her goofy ass, she went on this motherfucking rampage to the point where she felt like she was gonna have us go walking with her everywhere to go meet niggas. And once I caught on to what the fuck was going on, I'm like, hell nah. I'm not walking with you, bitch, over here to go way over here to the lower east side to go meet no nigga. And he ain't got shit for us when we get over there. He got some
Facts.
weed. He got,
Yeah.
and it was like when I started talking to her like that, it was foreign to her. So I never
Yeah,
forget
yeah,
another nigga
yeah.
made her go. He made her go over the river and through the woods, and she kept trying to. She was cussing her mom and them out because they wouldn't buy her this hair. And I'm like, bitch, you just went to
What?
go link to the nigga. Why he ain't call that nigga back? I'm about to get this hair. Call that
Sometimes you gotta
bitch.
show them how to do it, but then they be mad at you. Like I can't stand girls
Oh
like
nah,
that.
all the niggas she was talking to or sleeping with or trying to pursue, like them niggas was either chilling with my brother or I knew them. They chilled with my cousins. Like yeah, it was yeah, I knew them, so they knew I was off limits.
You know, I'm talking about the girls when you try to put them on like you should be asking him for this and this and that. They'll get mad at you because they comfortable asking you for stuff, but for some reason the guy they doing all this stuff with, they be scared to ask them. I never
Yeah,
understood it.
I'm one of them uppity. I feel real disrespected. You got a whole nigga and you asking me for money. I feel like
Right.
you being
That seems to piss me off. And then they get that's how you fall out with I fell out with a lot of girls that way. Girl, why you asking me? You just with a whole man. What happened?
here with kids. You over there popping it.
Right. That's
To
crazy.
have money. I feel like you should be rich.
Right.
You popping it this hard, bitch. You should be rich.
Rich. Let it be a purpose behind it. Shoot.
I
Let
don't
your
do
kids get
this
something
stuff,
out you,
bitch.
getting all the people in and out, all around.
And that's just like the ones on here too. They'll brag about, oh, I just got piped down. I just got this, but you ain't got no money though. Like, so now
Right.
you over here, your ass soggy. Your ass definitely soggy, or your jaws hurt, something wrong, and you ain't got no money.
Well, these men been pushing for a while. They present is a present, and a lot of people are falling for it.
And a lot of these bitches will be with a nigga for 80 fucking years with no progress. Like, I'm not about to be with a nigga for 3 years and not see no progress. We got
Progress.
bills together. What are we doing? I'm not wasting my time with nobody, son.
I'm allergic to broken guys. I'm allergic to them. They come around me, I start breaking out and shit. Like,
Or once you go acting like you need your shit, I disappear.
facts.
Bitch,
That's
I ain't
what my girl would tell me. They trying to ask you for something. They trying to get rid of you, so you might as well go. Might as well.
Yep, I will disappear on your bitch ass. Bye.
That's how you gotta treat them. And at least the word is spread that you're not the one, because I don't deal with guys asking me for shit. Like I really don't. I think they already know, unless they are a complete stranger to me. But yeah, let me get out of here. I just finished getting dressed. Thank you, Max. But yeah, I'm gonna hit you up on the email.
Okay, boo. Bye, y'all.
Yes. Good night, everybody. Thanks for chatting with Uppity. I'll see y'all later. See ya. Bye bye.